Yes, Dan.
What's happening, my friend?
What's going on, my bro? What's going on, everyone? What's going on, Gooners? Big weekend of football.
Yep, and we've got a lot to digest
We've got
and
a
a
lot
lot
to
to speak
discuss,
about
man.
on today's show. Yeah, don't forget to like and comment. Get in the comments, people, so we can know what your thinking is about the weekend of football, in particular, Arsenal versus Man City.
Let's get straight into it, Dan. 1-1. Obviously, we both shared our opinions on the game. I'm gonna let you go first. What were your thoughts on the lineup and how the game panned out?
Well, you know where my thoughts were at. Yeah, and I'll tell you something for nothing. There was no excuse, an absolute disgrace of a lineup from your manager, Super Mick Arteta, as you like to call this guy. There's no world where I can even describe you go with that lineup. Marino, Zubamendi, and Rice in midfield. Absolutely unforgivable. That's the word we're going with for Mikel Arteta. Unforgivable, sackable offences. This is what we're talking about here. Eze has to start on. He has to start. Yeah, if he's not starting on the wing, yeah, then you start him in the center of the park. There is no way you're coming into that game. I'm walking into the Emirates. I've checked the lineup an hour before. We're walking up, and I'm feeling deflated. I'm feeling deflated because once again, here we go again. But I called it before even the lineup come out. I said, I guarantee Marino's in that midfield. Yeah? People wanted to call me crazy. Oh, no, Eze is going to be starting. See, when I see Martinelli score that goal in midweek against Atletico Bilbao, yeah, what did I say to you, Dan? Eze's in trouble. And to my shocking surprise, it wasn't even Eze start. Remember, my starting lineup did have Trossard in it. Yeah?
Yeah,
But
you had
then I
Trossard
had
on the left, so you must have been happy with
Eze.
that, right?
I wasn't happy with it because there was no
You were
Eze.
happy with but when you saw Trossard, you were happy, right? Because you wanted him to start. That's what you said.
I wanted him to start if
So
Eze's
there
in the center of
was
the park. So when I
there was only one there was only one like one player that you didn't like playing, which was Marino. The rest of the team you agreed with, right?
no, I didn't agree with nothing.
You did,
I
Dan.
didn't
What are you
agree with
talking
nothing.
about?
No, I
You
didn't agree
agreed
with
with the
nothing.
whole lineup, bar Marino.
If Eze's not in the starting lineup, I don't agree with it. Yeah,
Yeah,
I didn't agree with
but you
nothing.
agreed
If
with
Eze's not in the
the rest
starting
of the
lineup, I
team.
don't want to see Trossard. Yeah, do you understand? Only reason I put Trossard in that starting lineup is because I thought Eze should be in the center of the park. But I told you, your terrorist of a manager is not going to do that, Dan. Yeah? You had all this big talk before the game. So much big talk. Oh, you know, when we're at home, I've never seen us go on the back foot when we're at home. We always go for it when we're at home. Yeah? This is what you said. Big win. Whatever this is another one of your statements. Whatever Mikel Arteta does, even if he starts Marino, I believe in my manager and I believe we're going to get the 3 points. You also said, Dan, it's a must-win game. Yeah, your words. It's a must-win game. So we
It
haven't
was
got
a
that win
must-win
now,
game.
Dan. So I'm gonna let you take the floor, yeah, and talk your madness. Go for it, my friend.
There's no madness over here. Look, first of all, I'll start off and I'll say, listen. When everyone saw the lineup, we was in the pub, right, and everyone straight away kind of your shoulders kind of dipped a little bit. You took a bit of a deep breath and you're like, okay, try and get over it. But everyone's disappointed. We all want to see Mikel Arteta play his best players. This is why we've bought these players. We've bought these players to come and play. Every fan wants to see an attacking team, and every fan wants to see attacking players. And I wanted Eze in that starting lineup just as much as anyone else. I wanted Eze in that lineup. Right? It didn't happen. I'm not sure why. I'm not sure if it's a tactical thing. I'm not sure if it's something to do with Rodri, where they played together in Spain and he felt
Pull your
Mourinho maybe
manager out for
could
once, Dan.
nullify him. Yeah, listen, I've called him out. I wanted Eze to start. But the whole thing about us not being on the front foot, Pep Guardiola has managed 601 games. Never has he had less possession than he did at the Emirates.
Bro, I'm
Never.
talking about Guardiola.
So
You pull
City,
your
City,
manager out and you
City,
deflected onto
City,
Guardiola.
City put 10 at the back, mate. City put 10 at the back. They played 5-5. City played 5-5. They scored a goal and defended. They scored a
Why
goal.
are we
And
deflecting
listen,
onto Guardiola and Man City? I've
because
just asked you, call
because
out your
obviously,
manager.
listen, a
Did he
game,
get it
a
wrong,
game,
Dad?
a game depends on what the opposition do. Had City come out and played, then it would have been easier for us to open them up. We had 70% of the ball, Dan.
Doing what?
That's City. Well, we're probing. We're trying to make things happen. And
Probing
in the
with
second
Mourinho
half, he made 2 changes. He was brave and he made 2 changes straight away.
Man, I just can't understand it. Why haven't you said that
He made 2 changes straight away.
Did he get the lineup wrong? Yes or no?
Yes, he got the lineup wrong. Of course, he got the lineup wrong. I wanted to see Martinelli starting. I didn't want to see Trossard. I'm not sure why Trossard played. What's he done all season? He come on, right? He got an assist and a goal in that last game. But other than that,
Same
he's
as
done nothing.
Martinelli. Same
No,
as Martinelli.
Martinelli's looked decent every time he's come on this season.
But I'm just saying, he done the same with
Martinelli should have been
a goal and
starting for
assist.
me. Yeah, I know, but Martinelli's looked much better when he's been coming on for 20 minutes here and there. He's looked better than what Trossard has.
Okay.
Right? And Martinelli's got pace. And that's what we needed in that game. We needed to get him behind. So for me, Martinelli should have started. Eze has to start. Look. Both of them have to start. They've combined and got the goal. So listen, I love Mikel Arteta. I think he's done fantastic things for the club. He got it wrong. He got the lineup wrong, and I can't understand why he didn't start.
So your belief is that you still believe in this
Why
manager?
He didn't start Eze? Of course, I still believe him. The way I see it is right. We're in September. Guys. We've played 5 games, right? Okay, it's not ideal. We're 5 points behind Liverpool, but we still have to play them at home. So if we beat Liverpool at home,
you're going to see the same nonsense. That's what you're going to see.
Listen, we're going to play Liverpool in January, right? We don't know. We can't see the future. What sort of how they're going to be playing, how we're going to be playing, who's going to have who fit, and all that sort of stuff. But we play Liverpool in January. That's going to be humongous.
Shall I tell you why it's not going to be humongous?
Listen, Dan, let me finish. Even in January, if we're 5 points behind them,
we won't be. We'll be more than that. Stop
if we
talking
are,
nonsense.
and we beat them, we'll cut it to 2. And also, they have to play City. We've got one City game out of the way, right? We've played Anfield. That's harder for us. They've got to come to the Emirates. It's only 5 games. The season it's not a sprint. It's a marathon.
So it's only 5 games.
You cannot give up after 5 games. So for me, I'm giving Arteta till the end of the season. I'm not gonna say,
right.
it's over now. That's just stupid.
All right. So we saw this.
Nothing's won in September. Nothing's lost in September.
All right. It is.
No,
and
it's not.
Can
it's
be.
not, Dan.
And
no,
it can be. With this manager, unfortunately, he's shown us his hand. We've shown him. You keep going back to this point.
Listen, Dan.
Let me land now. I've let you speak. I'll let you speak.
Football changes very quickly.
All right. I've let you speak, bro. Yeah. You keep going back to this point about Mikel Arteta. What season has Arsenal scored the most goals in the Premier League season? 22-23 season. Who was the manager, Dan?
23,
Who was
24.
the manager, Dan? You keep saying to me, Mikel Arteta. Yeah?
Exactly.
Can we agree that Mikel Arteta is still quite a new manager? So during that 22-23 season, he was finding himself. Yeah?
23-24 season, yeah?
Whatever season this was, he was still finding himself. Now as time's going on, he's coming into the manager that he wants to be. Yeah? This is what's happening now. This is who Mikel Arteta is. We are not going back to that season where we scored all them goals. Yeah? We will never see that again underneath this manager because he's living in his head. He's scarred from what's happened and he's gone negative, nasty. I keep saying it. Yeah? Enough is enough, Dan. Yeah? we will not win nothing major underneath this manager, because when the time is right and you need to show your hand and you need to show the world, right, we're ready to win the Premier League, he is not ready to do that. Yeah? And the fan base are slowly starting to turn and say, you know what? Even your most avid Arteta-ins are now starting to say, wait a minute, what was that lineup? What was that like? Why wasn't Eze on the pitch? There's nowhere else for this guy to hide. And I said it already. When this team is fit, we are now going to see what sort of a terrorist this manager is. Yeah? He's got his favourites. Yeah? He likes that Spanish link up in the centre of the park. This is why Marino's starting. Marino does not start in any world. Yeah? In the centre of the park, especially a game against Man City. We've gone to Atletico Bilbao with that midfield as well. And we've got the win. So you thought, oh, yeah, it's working. I'm proving my point.
Yeah, to be fair, look, they asked him about it, and he said, "Oh, no one said nothing after Bilbao." But listen, it's different, isn't it? Because Bilbao's a midweek game. You're playing away in Spain. No one really raises an eyebrow if you play that midfield. You know what I mean? Eze was on the field as well. It's totally different. But
My
against
guy.
City at home, you want to see Eze on the pitch, right? He's been brought in for these games. This is what he's been brought in the club for. I can't understand it. I have to call Mikel out on that. You know, I'm not just going to sit here and defend every single thing he does. I wanted to see Eze in that
Wow.
team.
You hear that,
But
people?
but Dan, listen, football changes very quickly. We go up and beat Newcastle. I'm not playing well at the moment. They're not scoring goals. They can't
Draw
score
or
goals.
lose against Newcastle.
If we go
Yeah,
and beat
he's going to,
Newcastle,
and he's going to St. James's
listen,
Park like
let me land that. Let me land.
Go on,
me
let you land.
Because if we go up to Newcastle, get the 3 points, and
If.
Liverpool got Palace. Liverpool draw with Palace, then suddenly it's back to 3 points. So, you know,
Look,
it's not
saved
the
by
end
the
of the
shirt
world.
because you're talking nonsense. That's why that shirt just went down like that, because you're talking nonsense. We are going to Newcastle to play negative football, Dan. Once again, it's
We
St.
ain't going to
James's Park.
Newcastle. We
You know
won't.
what happens at St. James's Park? The guy is scared. I guarantee you right now, he's scared to go St. James's Park and try and play an attacking brand of football. Yeah, we are going to get turned over at Newcastle. I tell you that now. Yeah, Zubimendi once again. He scored 2 against Forest. Non-existent. If we come up against
He weren't
Gomarias,
non-existent, Dan. What are you talking about? Do you know how
what
many
did he do
passes
then?
he made in that game? We
Where
made
did he
double
make
the
his
amount of
passes?
passes.
Passes.
Where
That's
he's,
why we
where
had
he's
70
supposed to
points.
make them.
Sideways, backwards, Dan.
Yeah, but Dan, they've got 10 men behind the ball. A top team like City with 10 men behind the ball.
A top
We're
team
talking
with
about
10
we're
men
talking
behind the
about
ball.
we're
That's why you
talking
got
about a team.
creative players. That's why you
Dan,
got creative
Dan,
players to come on. Yeah, AFC always.
Dan.
This manager chooses to leave all our creative players on the bench against Liverpool and Man City in favor of controlling the game. This is not title winning mentality. Spineless. Big facts.
Dan,
He's a coward.
Dan, look, if we beat Newcastle and Liverpool draw
Let's
with
go back
Palace,
to that. And you made that
it's back
statement.
to
Let me
3
ask you, do you
points.
think we're going to beat Newcastle, Dan?
Yes, I do. I was just watching match the day before this, and they were terrible against Bournemouth. They can't score goals at the moment, Newcastle. I think it's a perfect time to play them. And I think we're going to go up there, get the win, and make a
Was it a
statement. That's
perfect
what I
time
think
to
is going
play
to happen.
Liverpool? They said that as well. Was it a perfect time to
No,
play
it
Man
weren't a
City?
perfect time. It weren't a perfect time to play Liverpool. Why is it a perfect
Why
time to
not?
play Man City?
Why
Man
not?
City
Because
just hit form.
everyone was
They've
saying
just
that they
hit
keep
form.
winning in the last minutes. This
They've
is the
just hit
perfect time.
form since they got Donnarumma. They hadn't conceded a goal until they played us.
But wait a minute, we can go. Dan, I don't want to bring
Like,
up
you
your
have to remember,
preview.
we've
I don't
won
want to
all
bring
of
up
our
your
games.
preview.
We've
I don't want
lost.
to bring up your preview, Dan, because you was
Bring up
talking
what
as though
preview?
respectively, if they've beaten Napoli and Manchester United. Those were
Yeah.
your words. Respectively, playing it down. Now you're
Not playing
gassing
it
it up.
down.
Oh, they've had 2 clean sheets without
Not playing
Donnarumma.
it down, but listen, it wasn't the perfect time to play City. Not at all. Not after they've just got 2 wins, one in the derby, 3-0, and a great Champions League win against Napoli. A great team. They're the Serie A champions, right? Conte's one of his
So why play it down
great teams.
respectively? You said respectively in your
No,
preview. Why was you
no.
playing it down then? Now you're gassing it up.
No, respectively to
Changing
both of
tune
them.
to
Respectively to both of them, Dan.
defend your
It's not,
client, Mikel
Dan,
Arteta.
ain't
Yeah?
my fault. You don't understand. You don't
What don't
understand
I
what I'm saying.
understand?
That you're seeing that in the wrong context.
You played it
Respectively,
down, Dan.
I'm paying respect to both teams. Respectively to them two, they've had 2 wins. I'm not. Why would I slate
We're gonna
Napoli?
go back down to your
No,
preview.
Napoli
We're
are
gonna
a
go
top
to your
team.
preview. We're gonna go to
Yeah,
your
we will go
preview,
to
bro,
it.
and we'll say exactly what you said. You played it down, and you said
I
respectively,
did
like
not.
it wasn't a good
No, bro.
thing.
No. That's not what that means, Dan. That's not what that means.
Dan, it was the context you said
It's
it in,
not.
Dan.
No,
We
it's
can
not the
go back to
context.
your
You
video
you
and you laid
misunderstood
it
it.
down. I did
You
not
misunderstood it,
misunderstand
Dan. You
nothing.
did. I
I did
promise
not
you misunderstood
misunderstand
it. You
nothing,
did.
Dan. Yeah,
You did.
I
But look, let's
didn't.
move on because people don't want to hear about that. Let's get back into the game, right? Um, Another thing I want to say, the players as well. The players have to take some blame for that performance because honestly, some of the players, it's like they were not awake. Some of the players, some of
What
like
players you saying? Because you just
all,
defended Zubimendi. So
every
what players
single
you talking
but
about?
every single one of them. Gabriel was making wayward passes. They were crossing it over to make weird like diagonal balls to Madueke. It was a strange performance, right? But the players have to take some blame as well
This
because
buck
they weren't
fills
at
with
it.
Mikel
They weren't at it.
Arteta.
They
You
weren't at it.
can't listen. The buck fills with Mikel Arteta. There's no one else to point your finger. I don't want to hear about the players. If you've got no
You
creativity
have to hear
going
about the
forward
players.
to make things happen, if you've got no creativity in the
The
middle of
only
the park,
Dan, the only creative player that you wanted to play was Eze. That's it. So all the rest of them were playing.
what do you mean? All the rest of
He's the only
it's,
one
we've
person.
got no creativity. We've got no creative players. We've got someone
Well,
on the
now,
winning Madweke
now we have no
who can
creative
bake a
players.
man, but there's
Which
no
one is
final.
it?
There's no final. What's it called again? Final product coming from him. So where was our creativity coming from?
Dan, I can't see all the comments and how many people watching and that. How
It's
you
on
had
the
it
right.
last
It's
time.
on the right.
It's not on my screen, bro.
Let me add it to the stage so you can see it
Yeah, add
on
it to
there.
the stage, yeah. But yeah, bro. Look, I mean, look, it's massive. Like Newcastle is absolutely it's
And
massive.
now you're
Newcastle is
predicting
so
a win
big.
now, whereas before you wasn't predicting a win. Yeah.
Yeah, that's
So
right.
now you're
'Cause
predicting a win because
yeah,
we've gone and drawn against Man City. So now you're changing
no,
the tune.
no, because I've watched Newcastle. Like I said, I just watched them on Match of the Day now, and Newcastle look poor. They can't score goals at the moment. So I think we're going to go up there and get the win. And listen, when he needs a win, when we need a win, we
They
usually get
can't
one.
score goals at the moment, but they scored 2 goals against Liverpool with 10 men, where we scored
Yeah,
no
when
goals
was
against
that, Dan?
Liverpool.
When was that? When was
That was
that?
a
They
few
just
weeks ago, Dan.
exactly. That's 3 weeks
What are you
ago, bro.
basing that off? It's only 5 games, so you can't
So
judge them based on the last game. They look poor. They scored
let's
2
get
goals
no
against Liverpool, the
let's
champions, with 10 men, Dan. So what are we
let's
talking
get
about?
let's get Newcastle's last few games up. Yeah,
What are we doing there?
I still can't see all the chat and I can't see the viewers that's watching in that. I don't know. You had it set up different last time, bro.
I ain't changed nothing, Dan. I ain't changed nothing.
You must have. One sec. Let's check Newcastle's last few fixtures, right?
Madueke out for 6 weeks with a knee injury. Yeah, that's not good because that means this narcissist of a manager will play unfit Saka. We know what's coming, people. Yeah, you
I
got
don't think
Wanyeri
Saka's
there.
unfit though. He's not fit. He's just played a half of football. He's obviously back. I have to just take
Okay,
this
he's back,
down,
but
man.
I'm just saying there's options, i.e. Wanyeri, yeah, i.e. Dowman, yeah. I don't want to hear all this stuff about he's 50 no more because desperate times call for desperate measures. We cannot be
Newcastle, yeah. After that game, they drew 0-0 with Leeds. They struggled. They beat Wolves 1-0.
okay.
Right, they lost to Barcelona 2-1, and then they a 0-0 again. So they've had 2 0-0s and a 1-0 win scraped against Wolves, 0-0 against Leeds, and 0-0 against Bournemouth. Right,
Yeah,
we should
so
go
they've
there.
had a balance of games then where they've been scoring and not scoring. Every other game they're not scoring and scoring. What's your point, Dan?
They're not scoring that many. They're finding it hard to score goals, Dan. That's my
So wait,
point, mate.
you believe we're going up to St James's Park and getting the win?
Yes, I do believe we're gonna win the game.
You
What do you think
also
is gonna happen?
believed we was going to beat Liverpool. You also believed we was going to beat Man
I didn't
City.
say we're gonna beat Liverpool.
You
I
didn't
had that
say
down.
that.
No, I didn't. I didn't say that. I had that down as a
Oh
draw.
my
Dan, I
gosh,
had that down as a
Dan,
draw. I had that down as a draw. What are you talking about?
Dan.
Dan, you're losing your mind, bro.
No, I'm not losing my mind. You're losing
Yes,
your
you are.
before the game. You said
I
to the
had it down as a draw. I had
oh
it down as a
my
draw. I
gosh,
had that game down as a draw. Yes, I did, Dan. I can guarantee that. I know for a
Dan, you said
fact.
1-0. You
Mate,
was
wait.
looking at
I
1-0.
didn't say. I said if we're gonna win, it's gonna be 1-0. But I said I think the game will be a draw, and it would have been a draw if it weren't for that free kick.
Right, let's just get back to your manager. So you're still believing this man's going to get us over the line this season? Based on what
Uh,
you've seen in these first 5 games, the way he set out the team and his tactics, particularly in the last game against Man City, you still believe this manager can get us over the
No,
line in the
look.
Premier League?
Liverpool are the clear favourites now, without a doubt. They're 5 points ahead of us, So obviously Liverpool are clear favourites now. But do I believe we can still win the Premier League? Yes. Do we have to improve? Of course we do. We have to improve. We have to beat Liverpool when we play them. We can't afford. we literally we can't afford to drop points now. That's as simple as that.
Sounding
Especially,
shaky now, Dan. It's not the same confident
yeah.
Dan
Well,
B
well, why
that's
would it
like
be? Well,
gorilla
why
no
would it
more.
be, Dan? But
Because
why would it be?
I tried to
Well, what
explain
about
to
you?
you.
If we had won all of our games, what would you be saying? You'd be more optimistic. It's normal,
I
Dan.
would be more
That's normal.
optimistic, but
What
I
do you want me
called
to
it
do?
before that this
Sit here
weren't
and
going to
say we're going
happen.
to win the league?
And before the season started, you said first 6 games, how much points we're going to get through the first 6 games. My total came to 8. Yeah. That's what my total came to. My total came to 8. Yeah. After this Newcastle game, if we don't win it, if we get a draw, I'm on target for 8 points. If we don't win, it's less than
What do
what
you
I
mean? We've got
predicted.
more than 8 points now, Dan. We're on 10 points.
How much are we on?
10.
Are we on 10?
Forest. Yeah, bro.
You're
We've
right. We're
won.
on 10. We're on
Exactly.
10.
So you
We're on
said we're
10.
going to
We're
get 8
10.
and
We're on
6. We're
10.
on
All
10
right.
and
We're on
5.
10. We're on 10. All
So
right. Two
you were
more.
way off. What did I say? I said 13 points.
All right. So we have to beat Newcastle for you to your
Beat
thing to come
Newcastle,
true. Yeah.
and then bam.
Which ain't gonna
Yeah,
happen. My prediction
it
is
is
that
going
is
to
draw
happen.
or loss. It's not gonna happen down
It
at
is
St
going to
James's
happen. You
Park, man.
see.
Not with this
You see.
terrace. Do you even know what
It will
lineup's
happen.
coming out? Because you thought Eze would start in this game. Who's starting in the next game? Do we know?
I think Eze starts in the next game, but
You
I don't
said that
know.
about the last game.
Yeah, I know. So look, we'll have to see. I'm not a mind reader, but I think he'll start Eze. Simple as that. I think he knows he'll have to. He'll have to. But look, it wouldn't surprise me. It wouldn't surprise me. Sometimes managers, they're very egotistical and they don't want to do what the masses want to do. We've seen Pep do it in Champions League finals. He's dropped Fernandinho. They probably would have won it had they played him. They galaxy brain or
The
what
thing
everyone
is,
calls it.
yeah,
But
the thing is
listen,
with
I
me,
want to see Eze playing.
this is a reoccurring pattern with this manager. That's what it is. The negativity is a reoccurring pattern. Yeah, we've seen this time and time again. Ever since that season that you keep banging on about, where we scored all those goals, he's progressively got more negative. Yeah, whether or not you can actually admit that, yeah, I don't know. Yeah, but that's the truth of the matter. Yeah, and I got a little. Remember that Aston Villa game, Dan? Yeah, where we was 1-0 down. What did your manager do?
Which
It was
Aston Villa
1-0
game you
down
talking
against
about?
Villa. Yeah,
When?
December
What? Last
2023.
year.
December
Last year.
2023. I'm talking about. Yeah, and he
No, we was
brought
2
on.
0 up. We was 2-0 up and we drew 2-2. Villa at home last year.
I'm not. I'm sorry. I said December 2023. Yeah. When we
Okay,
lost
you're
against
going
them,
back.
we was going for it. This is I've gone back. He brought on 2 left. He brought on Tomiyasu
Oh,
and
what when we lost at
Zinchenko.
home?
Yeah, he brought on Tomiyasu and Zinchenko when we needed to come back in the game. Yeah, this is what this guy does.
So who else was on the bench though, Dan? We're going back 2 years ago now, and you're telling me about Tomiyasu and
Oh, look,
Zinchenko.
look, look,
I don't
Dan. Look, Dan.
know what you're talking
There was
about. I don't know
attacking
who
players
else was
on
on
the
the
bench.
bench.
Yeah, there was
Who
attacking
else did
players
we
on the
have on the
bench.
bench? Who? Like who?
I'll get
Kids.
the stats. I'll get it up for you right now.
Go on, get it up.
You're always trying to find some
No,
excuses.
get it up though. You're bringing up some random game from 2 years
Not a
ago.
random game.
Are you
I
talking about the
remember that
game
game
where
clearly. It's not a
where we
random
lost?
game.
Are you talking about where we lost the title, basically? When we lost to
Yeah,
Villa,
yeah,
Havertz
that's
missed a
right.
few chances. We lost. I think it was 2-0. That's what
Yep,
you're talking about. Yeah, we'll check what our bench was that day.
it's coming. Don't worry. Don't you worry. So, in regards to the game, who do you think was played well for Arsenal?
I don't think anyone played in particularly well. I actually thought Madueke was doing all right. I don't think he should have came off at half time. I would have kept him
He
on.
might have been injured though, innit? That's the only defense
Oh
I'm
yeah,
finding
well
for
yeah,
him.
yeah, yeah.
He's
He
out
could
for
be
6
injured.
weeks
Yeah.
now, so he could have been injured.
Well, let's
On
see
that
if he's
day,
out
we
for
had
6 weeks.
Trossard on the bench. Attacking wise, we had Trossard and Nketiah on the bench. That's who we had.
Did they come on?
No, they didn't. I just
They
told
didn't
you.
come on. He just banged on
Zinchenko and
Zinchenko.
Tomiyasu.
Okay.
Last season, same midfield against Bournemouth. What happened?
Yeah,
What happened,
I
Dan?
remember that game as well. Yeah, that was a strange. It wasn't the same midfield because it was Partey was in there as well, innit? But yeah.
And you know what? You know what narrative I don't like as well. That even the pundits are coming out of it. I can understand if you're going away to Man City or Liverpool and you set up. Set up like that. I don't understand setting up like that away at Liverpool. Yeah, because listen to this. If you've got Declan Rice and Zubimendi in the midfield already, that's an already defensive. That's a defensive midfield already. Yes or no? What more defensive minded than you need than that? If you've got Zubimendi and Rice in there, yeah. Two of the apparent best ball-winning midfielders in the Premier League, in the world, apparently. Yeah, this is what they do. They win the ball back. They're very good at it. Yeah? So if we're going into a game with a back four, Declan Rice, Zubimendi, and let's say Odegaard, that's already defensive. Yeah? If it's attacking, you could say we've got Declan Rice holding and we've got Eze and Odegaard. That's attacking. Do you understand? But with Zubimendi and Rice in there, it's already defensive.
I
Yes
would
or
say though
no?
that Rice is not a defensive midfielder though, and he's
Oh,
not been for
stop it.
ages.
He's a
We know
number
that.
6.
What? He's not
He's a
though.
number
He's not a
6.
number 6. He's
He
not.
is a number
He's
6.
not. He's one of the best number 8s in the world.
No, he's
He's a
not.
box.
No,
Yes,
he's
he
not.
is.
He's one of the
Yes, he
best
is,
number
Dan.
6.
He's
He
a
come
box
out
to
and he
box
said his best
midfielder.
position when he
He's a
comes to
box to
Arsenal.
box
When he
midfielder.
comes to
That's what
Arsenal,
he
where was he
is.
playing, Dan? Who's turned him
When he
into a
first came.
box midfielder? Because he
Yeah,
wasn't that at West Ham.
Arteta has, and he's playing that role for England now as well. Tuchel's playing him there as well.
Okay, but he's not good
So
enough there.
Tuchel don't know what he's talking about
So
now
do
as
you
well.
think?
He is
No, he
good
don't.
enough there.
Is he
He is
better
good
in
enough
number
there.
6 or number 8?
I think he's as good. He's as good in either one.
The man's come out and
Either
himself
one.
and said his best position is number 6, Dan. Come on, man.
I've not heard that. Anyway, look, let's look at some of the stats. 68% possession we had. They had 32%. We had 12 shots. They had 5. We had 581 passes. They had 295.
Ooh.
We had 189 passes in the final third to the 88. 39 touches in the box. They only had 8 in ours.
How many got? Okay,
32
all that stuff.
crosses and
How
they
many
had
shots
4.
did we have on target?
Right? You know what I mean? So like,
How many shots did we have on target, Dan? I'm
it
asking you,
doesn't
mate.
say here in the screen that I'm looking at, so I'm not going to tell you. But this is a thing that
AFC
they
always.
showed on Match of the
Declan
Game.
Rice is better in a 6 and an 8. What are you talking about? Big facts. AFC always big facts.
Not for me. For me, he's just good in
Declan
any.
Rice is
Declan
one of the
Rice. He
best
can play either.
What do we buy Declan Rice for?
I think Arteta always had a plan
I
to
didn't
play
say
him a
Arteta.
bit further
What
forward.
did we buy Declan Rice? When we were linked with Declan Rice and we were bought him, did everyone think he came in for? And when he started as Arsenal, where was he playing?
Yeah, at first he played in the 6.
That's his position.
Why is that his position?
That's his position because
Why
that's
does that
where
have
he's
to
been
be
playing
his
his whole
position?
career, and that's
Why
where
does that?
that's where he plays best. He can
No,
still do the
Rice
stuff that
has
he
got
does in
too
the number
much.
8.
He's
He
got
doesn't.
too much. So what do you do as a
Got too
Zubimendi
much
then?
of what, Dan? What's Rice got too much of? Because you're gassing up Rice like he's
He
just a
has.
world beater.
He
What's he
has.
got? Is
He's
he
got
creative?
everything. You
He's
name it, he's
creative.
got it. He scores goals. He is creative.
I ask, how? In what way is he creative? By whipping in corners.
He drives with the ball. He drives with that ball.
He drives
You
with the
can't
ball.
say he
He
don't.
can't do that
Yes.
from number
He
6. He
takes on
can't drive
players.
with the ball from
Well,
number
if he's
6.
doing that for number 6, he's going to leave a big hole gaping, ain't he?
Not necessarily.
Yes,
What are
he
you
will,
talking
Dan.
about?
Yes, he will, Dan. That's
Not
tactics
necessarily.
for
If
you.
you've got 4
Yes.
defenders behind you, he's not going to leave it. What are you talking about?
Yeah,
If
but when
he
we're all
drives
attacking
forward,
forward,
number 6s don't go forward. Is that what you're
not
saying?
really, not like that. When was the last time you saw Rodri charging into the box?
What do you mean?
When
How
was
many
it? When
goals has
was it?
Rodri scored? What are you talking about?
Not many goals, not many at all, Dan. Not
Oh,
like
come
Declan
on, Dan.
Rice.
What are we talking
Declan
about
Rice
here,
is scoring more goals every single year. Every year he's scoring more goals.
Okay.
Declan Rice stats are second to none in the league for everything nearly,
Guma
right?
Rice is better than him in the number 8. Way above him.
Not
Way
for me.
above him. Not for you. Not for you.
No. And I rate Gomez a lot, but for me, Declan Rice
In the
is
number
the best.
8. Declan Rice is a great player. He's decent in the number 8. But the bottom line is here, your big manager, Mikel Arteta, since we've got rid of Granit Xhaka, yeah, we've brought in Havertz to replace him in that left number 8. Failed. Yeah? You've then brought in Marino to replace him in that number 8. Failed. Yeah? Now you've makeshift up, Declan Rice to go in the number 8. Yeah? How much money has this manager spent to go into the left number 8? Yeah? And here we are with Declan Rice at number 6, turning him into a number 8. He's no fucking Frank Lampard, my friend. Do you understand? He's not that guy. He's a great player. I believe he does his best work as a number 6. That's just my humble opinion. You're on mute, Dan.
He can do it. Is that cool?
Yeah, go on.
I think he can do it in an 8, and I think he can do it in a 6. If he played in a 6, I wouldn't mind, but I think Rice has been phenomenal lately.
Was he
and
phenomenal
last season,
against Man City?
I think he was okay against Man City. Wasn't
Was
one
he
of his better
phenomenal
games.
against Liverpool? These are the big games. Was he phenomenal against Liverpool in the number 8?
I thought he was good against Liverpool. Yeah, I do.
He was playing a deep line. He had him almost in the number 6 against Liverpool. He was coming back so deep in that game. What are we talking about here?
Every season, he's getting more and more goals and more assists as well.
So you're happy with Declan Rice as our number 8, yeah?
Yeah, 100%.
You'd rather see Declan Rice in the number 8 than Eze, yeah?
Oh, I'd like to see them both. I'd like to see Eze on the other side.
on the other side, but his natural
Yeah.
position, Crystal Palace, was always usually on that left hand
Yeah.
side in the centre. That is Eze's position when Rice is
Well,
playing.
no, Eze, that's like a bit of a myth actually, because Eze used to play in a front three, like a front three behind the strikers, and he was
And
on
what
the left
side
of
did
a
he used to
three.
play on,
Yeah,
Dan?
a left of a
All
three,
right
but
then. All
he was
right
never
then,
a,
Dan.
he was never a left centre midfielder.
All right. So he was a
He
left cam
wasn't.
then. A left cam, is that what you're
Yeah, yeah,
saying?
yeah. That's what he was. Yeah.
And in some situations, a number 8 can be considered as a left cam as well, Dan.
Mm.
I'm just saying, bro. Do you understand?
Yeah, I would love a midfield of Rice, Eze, and Zubimendi. I think that would be a great midfield.
All right. So the situation is
Hopefully,
we
we're going
got
to see that against Newcastle.
okay. So we go out to Newcastle. We don't get no win. Liverpool win. Yeah. We draw or lose. That's my prediction. Where are you at? Are you still believing?
Like I said, I'm gonna not. I'm gonna give him till the end of the season.
So we get to Christmas. We
That's.
get to that Liverpool. We
But
get to that.
let me. We're always asking the question that way. What if we win and Liverpool lose? Then what? We go up to Newcastle and get a big statement win. We go up there and
Yeah,
beat
and
them
then they
2
lose
0
against Crystal Palace. Then we can talk about that. We can
Okay.
talk about that. Does that
Mm.
mean that changed my mind about Arteta? No, it don't. Yeah, because he showed me twice this season where his balls at, where his balls are at. Yeah, he's got no cojones. Do you understand? This is what we're doing. So we get to, let's say we get to Christmas now, Dan. Yeah, that little Christmas prayer. Now we're at January and we're 13 points off the top of the table. No question marks for Arteta. You're still saying end of the
Of course,
season.
there'll be massive question marks. Then it would all be all that. It would depend on the Champions League, then, wouldn't it? We'd have to go and win the Champions League, which I think we're very capable of with this team for 100%. You know, we
I
could we
think if
could we
there's
can beat
anything that
we
we
can
can,
beat anyone over 2 legs.
if there's anything we can hope for, is the Champions League. But we're going to come up against a good team. He's going to go negative again. We're going to see Marino in the midfield. We're going to see some madness going on, and we will get found out. That's what will happen. We won't have those 2 special free kicks from Declan Rice again, world beating free kicks. That's not going to happen again. Yeah, and the proof will be in the pudding. Tonali technically better than Rice. On the ball, I think he is. Passing wise, I think he is in the game. Set pieces is the only thing he might have over Tonali. What's your thoughts on that, Dan?
What's that? Tonali technically better than Rice? Yeah, technically he probably is better than Rice. AFC always big him up every time, always here supporting, showing love.
100%.
Yeah, he is, and Newcastle got a strong midfield, and you know that's going to be a big battle for us in the midfield for sure. Um, but look, last time we went up to Newcastle and won, I think it was 2022, 23. There was, you know, it's been a while. We're going to have to be at our best. He's going to have big decisions to make, Mikel Arteta, and he's going to have to listen. I think we will see Eze playing. I think we're going to see Eze. I think we're going to see Martinelli has to start. Dan, what you saying? Martinelli got to start at Newcastle.
Listen, he scored 2 and 2. He warrants with what we've got. That's only if Eze's starting in centre back. Because if Odegaard's back, we know what's going to
Mm,
happen. Eze's going to be starting on the
I
left
don't.
wing.
I
Yeah,
don't think Odegaard will be back. Do you know what though? Yeah, Martinelli. Another shout for Martinelli. Another thing, obviously, we've said before. You said it quite a lot, Dan. Is
get him down the centre.
Yeah, I mean, even the goal that he scored. Did you notice what happened? Saka and Martinelli swapped, and it was our number 2 that went up to Arteta, and he said something in his ear, and then Saka come out to the left because he was the one who onto the left. So Saka was on the left, and Martinelli was on the right, and then Eze looked up, and then obviously the great what an amazing assist and what a touch from Martinelli and what a finish to lob
Great
Donnarumma
finish.
like that. It was
Great finish.
fantastic.
Because
So
right
you
now
know,
we've got Brock Lesnar as a fucking striker, mate. Do you understand? Just looking like a brick up there. See when we was at the game, your guys, yeah,
I
they
know,
were slating him. And
I
you
know
know
they
what?
were. Yeah.
I've been remaining positive about Gyökeres. He's not getting service. He's not getting this. But
Mm.
when you are getting on the ball, my friend, yeah, and you're trying to
Some of
make
his
things happen,
touches were, yeah.
it is
Look,
not looking good, Gyökeres.
I'm not sold on him. I never was done, was I? Even before we signed him, I said
There
it
we go.
excites me. I did say it excites me because of the goals and all that, but I don't know, man. Look, man. I'm just hoping that he carries on at least scoring against, like he scored 2 against Leeds, 1 against Forest. We've got Newcastle. Like if he scores there, great. But if he doesn't, then he gets 2 against West Ham. You know, as long as he scores against these teams that we struggle against at home. Because in the big games
Question
aren't
marks.
our issues. The big games
Question
aren't our
marks.
issues,
Yeah,
are they?
well, the big games should, but I don't care about. I want him to score in these lower team games.
No,
Yeah,
obviously we want him to
you're
score
our
in the big
top gun
games.
man. You need to score in the big games
Yeah.
as well. What are we doing there? We're giving them a pass in big games. I don't
No,
care
I'm
if you
not
don't
giving
score
him
in
a
big games.
pass. I'm not giving him a pass at all. I'm saying the way we approach certain big games, it does make it more difficult for him,
I've
doesn't
never,
it, Dan? You
I've,
can't
ne-
say it
I've,
don't.
ne- oh, I've never seen us at home, and we haven't been on the front foot. We're never gonna see that. I tell you what, come Sunday, you're gonna see what we're gonna do. Yeah, was
But
that
Dan,
positive?
City scored against the runner play, and then they put 10 behind the ball, and then after we
What
just
do you mean
dominated the whole
against the
game.
run of play? Why are you
It was
saying that
against the
for? What
runner
was
play
we
because it
doing? Was
was.
we peppering them at that time?
No, but it was against the runner play, Dan. You can't say it weren't.
I'm
You
saying,
can't
was
say it
we
weren't. It was
pepper
a
against
counter
what
attack goal.
against?
It was a counter attack
Okay,
goal.
against what run of play? Us
So I'm saying
probing,
we had the possession. We were probing. Yeah,
probing
exactly.
sideways, sideways,
Dan, listen,
sideways.
when a team puts 10 behind the ball, a team as good as City's with all these good players, it's very
Marino
hard.
stinking
It's
out the
very
gap.
hard.
Yeah,
It's very,
Marino
very
was
hard.
stinking out. See, for
Yeah,
Mikel Arteta to take
he made
Marino off at
some.
half time,
We
that
nearly
really
can.
means he was stinking out the gaff, bro.
We nearly conceded because of him. We nearly give the ball away, didn't he? We got some comments here, Dan. NZ Guna. I've said it on Curtis Shaw TV a few times. Others, what's he saying here, Dan?
I
Sorry,
said on
because I
Kurt
can't really
Shaw
see it. I
TV that
can
I
read
think
it.
Arteta is overthinking and trying to reinvent positions. This is why I think Rice is positioned higher than Zubi to regain the ball. This
Good
is it.
comment.
Good comment. And
Good
you know
comment.
what? See, when everyone says when we go to the away games, we need to be more defensive. This is why Odegaard always starts. Because Odegaard is always pressing from the front. I give him that, working his bollocks off.
Yeah, he
And he
does.
don't take risks. He's a very safe player. Let's be honest. He's very safe in what he does. Go back pass. When the pass is there to be made, Odegaard's not making it. So when we're going away to these big games, this is why you're seeing Odegaard starting. Yeah? Because he's Mr. Safe. Yeah? This is what we're dealing with. And this is why he's starting. Flipping hell. Enough is enough now, man. Anyway, like I said, whether you're Arteta in or you're Arteta out, come the end of the season, I said this on AFTV, we will be united. Because for a man like me who doesn't believe in Arteta, end of the season, if he doesn't deliver nothing, people like Dan, the Arteta-ins, they should be coming round to my way of thinking. If by some miracle he brings home a Champions League or a Premier League, I will eat my words. Yeah?
You
I will
will be
say I
eating them,
was
mate.
wrong. I will say I was wrong. You know what? The process was the process, and it was hard at times, but you got us over the line. Listen to what I'm saying to you. There is a 0.01% that's going to happen this season. Let me tell you. Yeah? Yeah, you're right. We need to start
0.01%.
calling him safeguard, not Odegaard. You're right. You're right. Safeguard. What's happened to Odegaard? What has happened to him after that season where he was balling out of control, silky stuff? You know what's happened?
Banging
No
the
one
goals
wants to
in.
blame. Mikel Arteta's happened. Mikel Arteta's got into his head. That's his captain. You can only imagine what he's saying to him on that training pitch on a day-to-day basis. Yeah?
Let's
Oh.
read the comments out then. The
All
next one.
three midfielders take turns to drop back almost in CB. Yeah? Centre back. We need Cams higher up. CDM near the back and Marino on the bench. Listen, I've told you what Marino is. He is our backup striker. That's
He
the
wasn't
only
even.
time.
The thing is, what's thing is that lot like I know he scored that hat trick for Spain and that, but he wasn't even starting last season. So I don't know why all of a sudden he's become a starter. I know Odegaard's out of the team, but you would think straight away that's the perfect time to play Eze there. And he's
with
just dropping it.
and with Havertz being injured, you deploy him as your second striker. That's it. We've seen he does decent stuff there. If Gyökeres isn't doing the business, bring Marino on up top. You know why I can say bring Marino on up top? I've seen him do stuff from there. I've seen him score goals from there. I've seen you in midfield stink out the gaff time and time again. Name me one performance from Mikel Marino, yeah, where he's bossed the midfield and you said, what a game from Mikel Marino.
No, never. Look, Mikel Marino, I don't know what it is, but he's a good player, but he's not top level.
He's
like,
a backup striker. He's a makeshift
he shouldn't be starting.
striker.
He shouldn't be starting for us, especially in these big games. Look, he just mentioned Curtis Shaw, and I saw his interview on AFTV, and he said that I'm not sure how true this is. People look into things a bit. You'll probably agree with it though, but people look into things.
Curtis Shaw, real one.
He said that Look, there could be some truth to it, but he said that if he played Eze and Eze like balled out and had a great game and that, then it'd be
Then it would
harder
give
for him
him a
to
problem.
it'd be
Then it will give
harder
him
for
a
him to bring
problem with
Odegaard back
Odegaard.
in.
He doesn't want to do that, and he's right. He doesn't want to do that under any circumstance, because if Eze comes in, yeah, and he makes that link up with Saka, which I know would be a serious thing if he just let that happen, yeah, Odegaard's in trouble. Mr. Captain, Mr. Placid, yeah, Mr. Yes sir, no sir, can't get back into the team, and it's not even that's the reason why I can't get back into the team. You've been stinking out the game for the pitch for 18 months now. 18 months. He does not survive in no one else's team in the top 6 if you stink out the game the pitch for 18 months. People was making excuses about he's just had a baby, he's carrying a fucking injury. Make it make sense. Yeah, he had a purple patch. He had one good season, and that wasn't the truth of who he is. Yeah, that was a lucky season for him. Bottom line, Arteta needs to know and understand how to utilize players and their strengths and switch up the style of play. Also learn more about game management and man management to players. Facts.
Yeah,
Facts.
you know what as well? I think because he's never had a squad so big as well. I think
Now it's time to be a manager.
he's
Can he
finding
be a
it
manager?
hard. He's finding it hard to rotate what players to rotate. Obviously, remember when Declan Rice wasn't playing out of nowhere, we was all shocked at Forest. Obviously you've got all of these players now,
But, but
and
Dan, that's why I call him a terrorist. It's not hard. You worked it out. I worked it out. Every other Arsenal fan worked it out. Put Eze in the centre of the park. Odegaard's injured. Trossard and Martinelli on the left. Everyone fucking worked it out, but this guy. It's not hard. We're not managers. We haven't studied the game like he has. Worked underneath Pep. Been playing football all your life. Worked under how many coaches. Seen how they set up. If me and you at home can work it out, it's simple maths. Put Eze in the centre of the park. Zubimendi, Rice, Martinelli, or Trossard on the left. Is that hard to work out? It's not hard to work out. There's no excuses for him.
what do you think? What do you think he'll start with the next game, Dan? Do you think he'll start Eze?
Why do you say Odegaard's not back next week? How do you know that, Dan?
He wasn't even on the bench, was he? So I can't see him being back.
It all depends on if Odegaard's back, he comes straight back in, yeah, to the centre of the park, and Eze will probably go out on the left. Being that Eze, we got that result, and the fans are upset, and Eze got that assist to Martinelli.
Yeah, I think he starts, man.
That's it. As much as I don't like Martinelli, you've scored 2 goals. That goal against Man City.
Listen,
Quality
Martinelli,
goal.
look,
Quality finish.
fantastic. That's one positive that we could be getting the old Martinelli back.
Don't say that, Dan, because he's not a left winger.
Listen, I'm just saying
like
we could be.
Breedy needs to go central. Drop your Carez and put Martinelli up top. That's it.
Yeah, listen, that could be a shot. I would not be against that. If I saw that against Newcastle, I'd probably be a little bit excited. To be honest,
100%. Because I'll be honest with you, Carez, you're not giving me no confidence right now, my bro.
Yeah,
I'll be honest with you.
He's not. And look, listen, people say that he can't be dropped. He can be dropped because Kai Havertz is a £65 million signing, and I'm not gonna lie, I'm missing Kai Havertz. I'm not gonna lie, I am missing Havertz a little bit.
At this point in time, I can't say I miss him. But with what Gyökeres has been doing up there, Havertz offers a lot more.
Yeah,
he's coming in, he's dropping in, he's being a nuisance.
Exactly. Yeah, he links
plays,
up. Yeah,
doing things.
100%. Exactly. Yeah.
So at this moment in time, Gyökeres, as much as we keep saying in his defense, Dan, who's going to feed Gyökeres? If you've got Marino, Rice, and Zubimendi in midfield, you've got there's no excuses for him. There's no excuses for him. Sorry, I don't want to hear this service thing no more. Yeah, make your own service, my friend. Yeah, make your own service. Drop deep. Yeah, come on.
There was one.
That he'll probably start playing Martinelli. And to be honest, as much as I hate Martinelli, I wouldn't wrong him for starting Martinelli.
Martinelli has to start now. You cannot start a guy. It has to start. Yeah? Dan, it has to start.
If Odegaard's in, then
he's got an assist and a goal in the Champions League, and then he's come on against City and got us the equaliser.
If Odegaard starts in the midfield, Dan, who are you starting? Eze or Martinelli on the left wing?
Martinelli.
This is why you're a madman, Dan.
I would start Martinelli all day long.
From the same cloth as Arteta.
I would start Martinelli on the left.
Same cloth, bro.
I would. I just would. I just would start him right now.
Same thing. If there's no world that Eze can't start. You're now
No,
saying,
for me, Eze starts in the middle. Simple as
I'm
that.
saying if
Like, I
Odegaard's
haven't
back,
seen
he
Odegaard
starts.
do one of them balls in how long? You know, he used to do them all the time. Now all I see is them stupid flicks. That ball from Eze was sublime. And this is what I'm saying. It's not the end of the world. We didn't lose the game,
Don't be
right?
surprised. Don't be surprised if we see Eze on the left and Marino in the middle.
No,
Don't
we
be
won't. We
surprised.
won't. I will be
Yeah?
surprised. I
Because
would
what
be
we should
surprised,
be
though. I have
seeing,
to say, I would be surprised.
yeah,
Martinelli
what we
will
should
start.
be seeing, Dan, yeah, if Odegaard is not back, what we should be seeing, simple math, put Eze in the centre, and like you said, Martinelli on
But
the
Dan,
left.
let me ask you a question. Would you start? We've got Port Vale. Is it this week? It is, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's check when that. What day is that on again? It's on yeah. So that's on Wednesday, right? We've got Port Vale. Yeah. Would you start Gyökeres in that game so he could get? Because surely he's going to get a few goals if he starts that game.
Don't say
Would you start?
surely. No, I
Would you
wouldn't
start him
start him.
against Port Vale? You'd rest him.
I wouldn't start him, but then who starts up top? Marino. I'll put Marino up top.
Look, I think Gyökeres. I think play him in that game, man. Let him get a couple of goals. Bring him off after 60 minutes. Let him get that confidence going into the
What
Newcastle
confidence?
game.
He's got 2 goals last week, Dan. It's only one game, for God's sake.
2 goals last week. When did he
Nottingham
get 2 goals?
Forest.
No,
It
he
was a
got
2
one
or
against
1. He
Forest.
got 1.
One. Yeah, he got one, but
Oh, he
it's
got
just
2
not. I'm
against
just saying
Leeds, innit? That's when he got
two
2
against
goals.
Leeds. Yeah, I just think. Look, like you said, we've not really got a striker that's going to play up top. So I think get him in that game. Let him play maybe even a half, 60 minutes. Try and get a couple of goals, boost his confidence for the game. You know, he looks like he needs games. He looks like he needs to get fitter.
And who
So,
else? Who else are you going to start in that game, Dan?
well, when Yeri has to start, of course, I think Saka maybe might play.
No
Some
way do we start Saka against Port
do
Vale.
you,
Sorry, Dan.
do
Bad
you not
call, my
think
friend.
do you not think he should play some part of it? He's only
No,
played
he's just come
45
back from
minutes.
injury. He's just come back from. We can't risk him against Port Vale. Can you imagine if he goes in against Port Vale and gets injured?
Them
What?
League One players coming for him. They'll be trying to stick one on him. But yeah, no,
No,
look,
I wouldn't be putting Saka, and especially now Madueke is injured. I could say, yeah, cool. If Madueke weren't injured, I would say, yeah, put Saka on. No, we can't risk that, bro. We've got Newcastle on the weekend. We can't risk Saka there. No, we
yeah, but
should have
look,
enough in our locker. Dowman's got to start on that right wing.
yeah,
Dowman.
look, Diamonds. But I'm saying, would you not think Saka would be good to get him 15, 20 minutes in the game at least, where he's just come back, he's only had 45 minutes,
Well,
you
NZ
know?
Junior's talking the same thing.
Yes,
Yes, look
clock
against
against Port
Portugal.
Vale and Saka get some minutes. Yeah, that's exactly what I think. So me and NZ Guna, we're on the same page here.
Not
I
on the
think
same
get
page
get
with everything.
yeah, but on this situation we are, I think definitely get some minutes in Saka's legs and get Gyökeres, get some confidence, man, get him some goals. I mean, I remember United they started Sesko against Grimsby, and I thought he'd get a couple of goals against them, and maybe it'd be
Right now,
it would
these men
help
are
him.
both looking like, yeah, duds right
Yeah, they're
now, be
both not looking
honest.
great at all.
But the key
But
thing
look,
here
look,
in both
like I said,
situations,
football changes very quickly. Gyökeres goes and gets a goal against Newcastle, the winner. Then suddenly things, football
I'm not
changes
dissing
very, very
Gyökeres. I'm not
quickly.
dissing Gyökeres, but the key thing
Yeah.
in both with Sesko and Gyökeres is the managers that are in charge of them. This is where your
Mm.
problem lies. Do you understand? Yeah, Arteta does not do well with strikers. Yeah, he is a defensive coach. Yeah, he's coming from Everton. Yeah, defend for your lives, try and get a draw. This is where he's coming from. Yeah, this is the mentality he's been brought up on. He's a defensive coach. Yeah. Stop talking about that season where we scored all the goals. Like I said, if you go into a job, Dan, you've never managed
Mm.
before. Yeah. Now you've started as manager. It's going to take you a few years to get into your own style of management and understand what you want to do going forward. We're now seeing the truth about Mikel Arteta and where he wants to go as a manager. Yeah. Defensive, pragmatic, negative. This is where we're at, yeah? And it's not coming off for him no more. This is the problem. It's not, and you know what's making, there's nowhere to hide. Liverpool just keep winning, yeah?
Right, Dan. So this negative manager, right? Liverpool, how many goals have they scored?
Go
They've
on.
scored 11. Arsenal have scored
Because we've got 5 against Leeds, Dan.
10. We've
Talking
scored 10
context,
goals.
Dan.
We've scored 10 goals. Tottenham scored 10. Bournemouth 6. Chelsea have got 10. No one else. Everyone else is on the 5, 4s, and 3s. We're
Okay,
on
so
10
in four
goals.
games, we've scored 4 goals. Is that what you're saying? How many goals we got altogether?
10.
10. So in 4 games, we've scored 5 goals. Take out the
Mm.
Leeds game, yeah? What are we doing there? 5
We've
points off
still
the top.
scored
Why are we
10
talking
goals
about
this
goals?
season.
Okay.
Excuse me.
5
And we've had
against Leeds.
tough games, mate. Tough games.
We've had
And
tough games.
City
So
and
that's your.
Liverpool.
So we've had okay against City and Liverpool. And what have we done against City and
Exactly. They're the two
Liverpool?
hardest games of the seasons, aren't they? You know, so if there's any time that you're gonna drop points, it's gonna
The
be in
two hardest
them
game of the
games.
season. I'll call
They are.
Newcastle away harder than Man City at home.
No way. No
You
way.
don't think
Dan,
Newcastle
Dan,
away?
Dan,
What do
we
you mean,
didn't beat
Dan?
Man City. We didn't beat Man City for about 10 years, mate.
And the
We were
last two
getting our
years
ass
we've
whooped. Yeah, the
okay.
last
And
2
the
years.
last
And
2 years
before
we've
that, we were
beaten
getting
them.
our ass whooped.
So
Arse
my
whooped
my
by City.
my point, what
3,
I've just
4,
made to
5
you,
nil.
going away to
That's what used to
Newcastle
happen.
is easy.
Before Arteta, that's what used to happen.
I'm going off
3
of
nil,
facts,
4
Dan.
nil,
Going
5
away
nil.
to Newcastle is harder than playing Man City at home. The last 2 years proves that. Yeah? Check our results at
Yeah,
St.
but the
James's
fact
Park
is,
over
Man
the last
City are
2
a much
years.
better team than Newcastle.
Say that again?
That's a harder game. Yeah?
What's your
Man
point
City's a
there,
harder
Dan?
game. It's a harder game. I'm saying we've
Man
got
City at
two.
home is harder
Look,
than
our,
Newcastle away.
our,
Not in my book.
the 4 hardest games of the season are Liverpool at home and away, Man City home and away. That's a fact. They're the two next best. They're the two best
What's
teams
the
in the
next game?
country,
So
right?
St. James Park away is not a hard game. Is that what you're trying to say to me?
Of course, it's a hard game. They're all hard
Because
games in the
when we
Premier
done
League.
our
And
predictions,
Man
Dan,
City and
that was the
Liverpool.
one game you called out that you couldn't say we was going to win. You were
Yeah, that's right.
confident we'll beat Man City. You was not confident we was going away to Newcastle and winning. So what are you talking about
That's
now?
right. That's right. But still, City are still a better team than them.
Okay, I'm not denying that, Dan, but St. James's
Exactly.
Park is St. James's Park. It's a vicious place to go. Yeah, and it hasn't been nice over there for us.
No, it's
Yeah.
not. It's not at
And
all.
the only
It's
thing
not
that's
at all.
saving us on Sunday, yeah, against Newcastle is that they haven't got Isaac no more. Do you understand? What's happened to
thank
Wissa?
God.
Is that Wissa injured?
No, I think he's fit. You know.
So why ain't he been starting for them?
I don't know. Actually, he is injured. Yeah.
He has to be injured because he ain't
Yeah,
been out there.
Yeah, he's got a little bit of an injury.
I'm saying to you now, people, if you're sitting at home, Newcastle away next week, I hope I'm proven wrong. We are looking a draw or a loss. That's what we're looking at St. James's Park. Yeah. And
Negative, Dan. This is why I
the
call him negative, Dan.
the only time my view is going to change until I see the lineup. Yeah. I said it in my pre-match for Man City. I said I'm confident we're gonna beat Man City 1-0. But that all depends on the lineup. Yeah? And you see when that lineup came out, was you confident? Was you still confident, Dan? You was still confident. You was, be honest.
Yeah, I wasn't as confident, no, Dan, man. No, you know what I mean? To myself, I'm sitting there thinking, what's he doing? You know what I mean? Of course I was.
Do you understand? But
you
you still back this man and you still believe him from what you've seen this season away
Yeah,
against
look, I told you I still believe, man. There's still 33 games of football to be played. And we've got 2 of the hardest games out of the way. You know, we play Liverpool at home. We beat Liverpool at home. Then, like I said, then it's down to 2 points. So it's still in our hands, mate. It's still very early days.
Definitely still in our hands. The only problem is
We're
that
gonna
we've
have
got
to be-
Mikel Arteta. That's the only
We're
problem that I
gonna
can
have to
see right
be
now.
we're gonna have to be very good. And look, if Liverpool just keep winning, then we have to keep winning. Simple as that. It's as simple as that.
Who've
But the
Liverpool
season is
played
not
this
over
season?
yet.
They've had a couple. They played us. Who else have they played?
They
Newcastle
played
away.
us. They played Newcastle. Who else they played? They played Bournemouth on the
Everton,
first
which
day of
is
the
a
season.
Merseyside derby, which can always
Yeah,
be
but
sticky.
Everton at home. Everton away is tricky, but Everton at home is an easy game, man.
Yeah, I'm saying it's still a tricky game, innit? Let's see what we do against Everton. How about that? And Day and them type of man there. Arteta's not ready for that.
Mate, I couldn't believe you put him in your dream team, bro.
And he's been bagging and tagging.
I couldn't believe it, bro.
He's been bagging. I'm a tactical genius.
When I
Yeah?
saw him score,
He's
I was
been
like, what's
bagging and
going on
tagging.
here?
Bagging and tagging, bro. You know what I'm saying?
So they scraped past Everton. Burnley, they scraped past Burnley. They never should have won that game. So that's an easy game. Burnley's an easy game. We'll beat them for sure, right? Everton will beat them.
Stop
Obviously,
talking like
they
that,
beat us.
Dan.
The only hard game they've had is us and Newcastle. That's it. Bournemouth at home, easy. And they scraped it. Yeah? They got lucky against us. They got very lucky against Newcastle. Bruv, they never should have beat Burnley. I don't even know why they got a penalty for that. It was ridiculous.
It was a handball,
And then nah, not for me, mate.
Oh, come on. Did you see the guy's face when he done it?
You know what? It was so stupid though, wasn't it, Dan, man? What was he fucking thinking, man? Honestly, bro.
He knew he had fucked up. There was nowhere for him to hide. You just seen that guy's face. Poor guy, man. He fucked up.
What was he thinking? But look, listen, Liverpool, they're not not blowing away teams. They're winning by 1 goal margins. They're getting late goals. Is that sustainable? Palace, they always seem to have tricky games with Palace. I'm hoping Palace can do us a big
Is
favour
that
on
home or
Saturday.
away? Are they at
They're
home or
away.
away against
They're
Palace?
away. They're away.
Yeah, I think they'll do Palace. I'll be honest with you. I think they'll do Palace. I'm just looking at Arsenal's next fixtures, yeah? Yeah? So we've
Bro,
got
we start to get a decent little run soon, don't we? Telling you
Arsenal
now.
West Ham is our next home game. Our next game after Newcastle. Then we've got Fulham away. Don't travel well there over the last couple of years. We've been drawing with them. Then it's Arsenal Crystal Palace. You got to get 9 points
mate,
from there.
Look at Liverpool's next 3, yeah? Palace away. That's on Saturday, yeah? Again, they play before us, though, man. The pressure, bruv, man. Fucking hell, mate.
This
There'll
is
be
what the
8
Premier
points.
League's about. This is
Bruv,
what we're talking about, the pressure.
Yeah,
It's
because there'll
always
be 8
pressure.
points. Dan, there'll be 8 points ahead of us today beat Palace.
Yeah, and that's when
We're
Arteta's
going
going
into
to crumble.
Newcastle. Fucking
when
hell, mate.
Arteta's
That's
gonna
scary.
crumble.
That's scary, bruv. Then they play Galatasaray in the Champions League. Then they got Chelsea away, though. Chelsea away, bruv. And then they play Man United at home. Then Brentford away. They got City on November the 9th away as well. Decent. That's what I'm saying, man. They're going to have these games as well, man. But to be
Eyes
fair,
might be cooking by then. It's just, yeah, it's dangerous. Listen,
it's dangerous, man.
all we can do is, yeah, look at our games, Dan. That's what we can look at. And what
Look,
we're looking at
it does feel a bit deja vu of last season because I remember I don't want to make the same mistake again and look at them because they kind of had an easy run at the start. We spoke about this at the start of the season, didn't we, with the fixtures and that, and they had a relatively easy start and they just momentum and they carried on and they just
They
took
ain't
the
had an
momentum
easy
into all the
start. We've had
games.
one more harder game than them, Dan. What are we talking about? Easy start. They've played
They've
us,
had an easy start though.
and
Us and
they played
Newcastle.
Newcastle away. Yeah,
But
we've
the
got
other
that
3
game as
though,
well. The only
Burnley,
game.
come on, Burnley, Bournemouth, and Everton. Come on, mate.
What are you talking about? Leeds, Nottingham Forest. What are you talking about? That's
Yeah,
who we play. What are you talking about, Dan?
yeah. Leeds, Forest,
Leeds, Forest.
Forest, who finished 7th last year.
Okay.
Yeah, Leeds,
And
obviously.
Everton is not a crap. What are you going to let that dusty
They
team?
played Everton.
Everton could have got a draw there. They almost got a
They could
draw.
have, but still, come on, Everton at home's an
It's a
easy
hard
game, man.
game, bro. That's a
It's
hard
not a hard
game.
game. It's not a hard game. They're
Oh,
shit.
it's a Merseyside
They
derby.
won at Anfield in about 40 years, Dan. Probably longer. They're never going to win there. Yeah?
They get draws there, though.
Yeah, they might get a little draw here and
They
there.
get draws there, innit? But the bottom
But yeah,
line
we
for me
got
is,
Newcastle away.
I said it at the start of
West
last
Ham at
season.
home.
Go on.
Fulham away. Palace at home. These are lovely ones. This is, look.
Don't say
Newcastle,
lovely because what's been
3
going on
points.
against where you've said it. What's been
West
going on
Ham,
against
6
West Ham for the
points.
last 2 years, Dan?
Fulham 9 points. Palace 12 points.
What
Burnley
happened
another
against
one.
West Ham
15.
last season?
Sunderland 18. Tottenham 21 points. I reckon we're going to win our next 7 games on the spin, and then it's
You're
Chelsea
mad,
away.
man.
That's what I reckon, mate. I'm telling you now.
Until
Come
you
back.
see the lineups.
Each stream. Remember, I've said it, right? 7 wins in a row, everyone in the Premier League, right? Clip this up, mate. Put it up there. Look, you ready?
Clip this
I'll
up.
go through the games we're going to win.
Go on.
Right? I'll go through them right now. Arsenal are going to win the next 7 games in a row. 21 points. We're going to get max points, yeah?
Go on.
I'm coming now. I'm telling you right now.
Oh, man.
Newcastle away. Look, Newcastle away,
Get
yeah?
him out.
Oh, look, why not, sir? Why not?
My
Why
guy.
not?
Yeah?
Right, listen, why not? What do you
Seriously.
think about this, mate? Yeah? Newcastle, 3 points. West Ham at home, 6 points. Fulham away, 9 points. Crystal Palace at home, 12 points. Burnley away, 15 points. Sunderland away, we're going to that, Dan, yeah? 18 points. And Tottenham at home, 21 points. 7 out of 7. And then we play Bayern and Chelsea. So Chelsea could be a draw, because we might run out of steam by then. But I'm predicting 7 wins in a row. What are you predicting in them 7 fixtures, Dan?
Draw or loss against Newcastle.
All right, let's get that. Let's get them up. Draw or loss. So choose one, Dan, mate. 'Cause we're gonna get points. How many points you reckon we're gonna get? And we'll do this as a segment, and we'll come back to it.
We're drawing against Newcastle.
All right. So 1 point. West Ham at home.
West Ham at home. Is Potter still there?
Yeah, bro.
That's going to be another draw to our surprise.
That's a draw.
That's going to be another
draw
draw
against the worst TV team in the league.
That's going to be what happened against West Ham last season, Dan, at home? What happened against West Ham last season at home?
David Moyes is different, isn't it?
All right. Fulham against Arsenal. Draw.
Draw. You think we're drawing our next 3 games? Dan, you've
Draw,
lost the
bro.
plot, mate.
Listen, I haven't lost the plot. Your manager's
You've
lost the
lost the
plot. So until
plot.
I've seen the
3 points.
lineups, I can't make no assessments about the game. So I'm just gonna go by what I've seen on the last game I saw against Liverpool and what I'm predicting our manager to do in these lineups.
Go on.
Yeah,
3 points.
yeah, that's where I'm
3
coming
points.
from.
Palace at home.
Palace at home. 3 points. And I don't
Right,
even
so
believe that really, but I'm just
that,
gonna. I've been too
that's
negative.
six.
So yeah, 3
That's six.
points.
That's 6 points. Burnley away.
Burnley away, almost tamed Liverpool. Should have won, only done over by a stupid handball. 3 points.
12 points. Sunderland away.
Between Burnley and Sunderland, based on this manager's lineups, one of them's gonna be a draw. So I'm gonna select Sunderland the draw.
13 points. And Tottenham at home.
Tottenham at home. What's his name again? Thomas Frank, rejuvenated. Not the same stupid team. But yeah, fuck Tottenham. We're doing them 3-0. Yeah, 3 points. We're doing them.
Right. So you went with 3 draws in a row. So that's 3 points. Palace is 6 points. Burnley, you went with 9 points. Sunderland, you said 1 point, 10. Tottenham. So you think 13 points.
That's what I'm going for.
Yes, you heard me right, mate. Why not? You heard me right. 3 points at Newcastle. Statement win. Miko Arteta special. Vamos. Yeah.
Stop that, Dan.
Listen.
Stop that.
When they're going to ask him, is the title race over? And he's going to say, over my dead body. Yeah. Drenched in Armani.
It's going to be, you know what? It's going to be
mate.
a great day when we're united. You see, when I see that look on your face, Dan, and you're saying, and you're whimpering, talking about, yeah, he's got to go. He's got to go. Enough's enough. Yeah. See when that day comes, Dan. Yeah.
It's time
coming.
to go.
It's time to go. Yeah. Big up. Why not Arteta as a loser? So are you back? I don't even know the full. Is there more there? But yeah, big up, man. Big up.
Yeah, big up every
time.
single time, man. What you saying? Why not? Let us know. Would you start Gyökeres against Port Vale on Wednesday, so he can get some goals and some confidence? Would you reckon? Let us know. Let us know in the live chat, guys. Would you start Gyökeres? And also let us know. Get it up on your phone. Have a little look at our next 7 fixtures. How many points do you think we're going to get? It ends the
put
last.
That in the chat. How much points do you think we're going to get next season over the last 7 games? Because this man's saying 21 points. Yeah.
And Dan said, what was yours? 12 points.
13, I think.
13 points. I'm going for 21. So yeah, let us know, guys. The last game being Tottenham, first game being Newcastle.
St. James's Park come Sunday. Listen, yeah. See if he got the lineup right against Man City, we win that game. That's just my belief. I can't say for sure, but we win that game. Then I'm going into Newcastle and I'm saying, okay, yeah, I'm feeling a little bit more optimistic. Yeah, my optimism has been shot down by one man and one man only. Yeah, seriously, one man and one man only, and you know the name. Had enough of saying that guy's name. Yeah, God bless the day. Yeah, when we've got a manager. Yeah, that can make the right decisions. A manager that can follow simple lineups that me and you can follow, Dan. When it's simple maths, easy peasy, you're making it hard. Yeah.
Right, look, Dan, let's say God forbid we don't win anything and it all goes tits up and it's a bad season, and we were to get a new manager. Who would be your number one choice?
My number one
realistically, choice. I don't want to hear any names like Klopp or anything like that. I want to
Zidane.
Realistic.
Zidane.
Zidane, you think Zidane would do it with this Arsenal team?
100%. I'm not saying 100%, but a man that's won, he's got credentials, that's got over the line, yeah, that people respect, yeah.
After Zidane, because I don't think he's really interested in the Premier League, is he? Coming over to England and that, I don't think it.
16 million a year.
16 I don't think
million. He almost went Saudi. He almost went Saudi.
But look, he's not managed for years. Like, let's just say he's not available, right? Who would you go for? Who would be your number one target?
My number one target. Why do you keep saying Klopp's not realistic?
Because it's not, man. He's a Liverpool man. He wouldn't come to Arsenal.
He wouldn't come to Arsenal.
No.
Mourinho was a Chelsea man, but he went
top. Yeah, that's Mourinho. Mourinho's a dog, isn't he? That's how he is, bruv.
Ancelotti. Ancelotti.
Ancelotti's at Brazil, so he's in a job.
So what does that mean?
He's not going to leave Brazil. He's going to the World Cup with him
He's
and all
going
of
to the
that, Dan,
World
mate.
Cup. End of the World Cup, he could want to leave. What are you talking about? Why do you think it's not realistic? Why do you keep saying everything's not realistic?
Because it's not, Dan. I'm talking about like a realistic option. These are not realistic options. You're saying
Xavi,
Xavi is, yeah, he's a perfect one because he's out of
yeah.
work.
And when man we was having this debate, I'm not even throwing out the name. When man are throwing out names like Glasner, you're turning up
Mm.
your nose when this man's got the same credentials, if not better credentials than your manager. Yeah, better credentials. Winning the FA Cup with Crystal Palace. Yeah, not during COVID with fans in the stadium. Yeah, why not? Would anyone have selected Arne Slot to take Liverpool over and win the Premier League with them? Yeah. Sometimes it's just about change, Dan. A new voice
Mm.
in the changing room. Yeah. A man with new ideas. That's what it's about. Sometimes you bring someone in that's not proven, and it's not a name that anyone's calling out, i.e., Arsene Wenger. Who is Arsene Wenger? Do you remember that article? Who is
Hmm.
Arsene Wenger when he came? Sometimes it's just about a new face, a new man with new ideas, Dan. Do you understand? There's no world in any football club, any business where you can just constantly you can go 5 years, 6 years, not
Yeah,
win nothing.
look.
Spend
Especially if we were not to win a trophy, yeah, I think that'd be too long for anyone, even the most Arteta, anyone who backs Arteta or however you feel about Arsenal Football Club. I think if it gets to 6 years, right, without a trophy, would be 6 seasons, right? It was 2019-20 when we won it, FA Cup. So that would be 2021, 21, 22. Yeah, so that'd be 6 seasons, 7 years without a trophy.
good
I
shot.
think,
And Enrique,
yeah,
that would be my
I
top.
think that would be enough for anyone. And listen, Dan, look, don't think it doesn't cross my mind at times. It happened a lot last season. The, sometimes look, especially in the modern game, you do need a new voice and you do need some new ideas. And you
What
never
about
know. You never know.
Enrique?
You might start seeing players like Odegaard performing. Some the shackles may come off certain players. Sometimes players play better under certain managers and systems and all of that. But then
Yeah.
there's two ways it could go. It could go right tits up as well, and we could be back finishing sixth or seventh again.
We've got some names that people are throwing out, and I like the names that I'm saying. Enrique, go and say it's not realistic. Go on, Dan. I'll wait for you.
Well,
Enrique,
it's not
why
realistic.
isn't it realistic, Dan?
Because he's at PSG. He's
He's
just
at
won
PSG earning
every
less money
trophy
than
going.
he's at PSG earning less money than Arteta.
I'm sure he's
Facts.
going to get. I'm sure he's going to get a new deal done and
He's
be
done
probably
it
one of
all
the
with
most.
PSG now. He wants to manage it. He come out. He said he would like to manage in England one day. So 60 mil, London, flashing lights. Do you
Mhm.
understand? It is a possibility. I don't
Yeah,
care
well, you
what no
couldn't
one
say.
said.
You couldn't say no to Enrique, could you? That would be
Klopp said he
great.
won't manage another team in England. He said,
There you
okay,
go.
cool.
Told you. There you
You
go.
should
Well
take. You
done,
should take a
Mix
part.
Mix Mitchell. Big up, bro. Thank you, bruv.
He looks a bit like Peter Andre in that picture, innit? My guy. You should
You
take
should
a
take a
punt on
punt
Glasner.
against you.
New manager, new voice with credentials, same credentials as our current manager. Do you
Not for
understand?
me though, man. That formation that he plays and all that now, man. That's not for me, man. That's not for the big teams for me. I
This is
think
his
he'll be.
seventh season. Is it Arteta's seventh season now?
Yeah, it's his seventh season. Yeah, but he won one in his first season, didn't he? So I'm saying it'll be six
This is
seasons
his
without a trophy.
this is
He
his
won.
seventh season.
Yeah,
And
but he
we're
won a.
having this conversation is if he should stay or not. You're still backing this guy, Dan.
Well, Dan, look what he came into.
He
Come on,
came
Dan. You
into
know
the
that yourself. You keep saying that he's built everything, but he can't get. He can't. What's your famous line? Go on, say it.
I'm not gonna
Say it,
say
Dan.
you just
Go on.
I'm just gonna let me just come back to what you said. Look what he came into. He came into a team that won him the FA Cup. That's what he
Yeah,
came into. Yeah? That's what he
yeah.
came into.
With his
Yeah?
tactics and his great management
That's what he
skills.
came into. He
Mm.
came into Saliba was already there. He sent him out on loan. Yeah? Team of the season in the French league.
Best thing that he
We,
done.
how we don't know
It
if it
was
was
the
the best
best
thing
thing.
because
Yes, it
he
was.
went over to France and he was in the team of the season of France. So maybe it wasn't the best thing.
Dan, it was the
Maybe it
best thing
wasn't.
he did. You know it was. You know
It
it was
wasn't.
because he came back unbelievable. Came
And he
back as
went
the best defender in the
But he
world, mate.
went and
What
he
are you
was
talking about?
unbelievable as well. So I'm
No,
just
he
saying, innit?
wasn't.
He came into Saliba. Saka was there
He was
already. Yeah?
perfect.
Do you understand? Our
Dan, the
best
team
players
was dog shit, mate. We need to go through the
won him
team.
his FA Cup.
The team
It
was
weren't
dog
dog
shit.
shit.
Mustafi.
Aubameyang, our
It
last
was
killer.
dog shit.
It
It was
wasn't.
dog shit.
It wasn't.
The team, that wasn't a dog shit team that he took over. Come
Granit
on, Dan, mate.
Xhaka.
It
Granit
was
Xhaka.
absolutely useless.
All right. But our best season was Granit Xhaka in there. Now that was the season before it was
No, that was the
balling out,
season
innit?
before. It was Kai Havertz for half the season in
Mancini
the middle.
or Zizou.
Mancini. Nah, man, I'm not hearing Mancini, man.
You
No
would
way.
rather Arteta than Mancini.
Yes, bruv. Not hearing
You
Mancini.
think
No
Mancini
way.
wouldn't have been starting Jesse
Mancini
on the
would be.
weekend?
I think he'd be awful for us. I think that'd be an awful signing.
Nah,
I
sorry.
think it would be awful for
You are in
me.
no position to talk
Honestly,
about Mancini when your
why
manager
not?
is Mikel Arteta. You're in no
Why
position
not?
to talk like that.
Why not?
Because your
Why not?
manager is Mikel
How did he get
Arteta.
on in his last job with Italy? He was useless. Mancini's not been that guy for years, bro. He's
He's
finished.
got a Premier League
Uh,
title with Man
yeah, I
City.
know he is.
Yeah?
Yeah,
Credentials,
fucking
my friend. That's what
10
we're
years
talking
ago,
about.
12
Yes,
years ago,
Scudetto in
12,
Italy.
13 years ago.
Scudetto in Italy. He's got credentials, my friend. Yeah? What's Arteta got? An FA Cup with a team that weren't good, and look at the team he came into. Yeah?
The team he came into was shit.
So for that FA,
Mustafi.
are you giving
Mustafi.
Emery some credit for that FA Cup then?
No, why?
Okay, so if
He couldn't
Arteta
do nothing with it.
okay, so
Arteta
if
done it. It was
Arteta
all
left today
Arteta.
and a new manager came in next season and won the Premier League, would you give Arteta some credit?
Yeah, of course I would.
Madman. So let's
But
just move
it'll
on
be
from that.
different because Emery was there for a year,
All
Dan.
right,
He didn't do nothing.
all right, all right.
Arteta's been here 6 years.
Simeone, 100%.
Simeone, I like that. I like that.
100% because
I
we
like
can't
that.
talk about
The team.
people throw out Simeone, but he's
But listen, the
defensive
thing
and
is, though,
negative. What
yeah,
is
the thing
Arteta
is,
doing?
but the thing is, that's what I'm saying. If you want to talk about handbrake and all of that, mate, you can guarantee you'd be seeing that. So you'd have to be used to that. But he
We are
wins.
used to that.
So, you know,
We are
he
used to the
wins.
handbrake.
He wins. And this team is like, Simeone would love this team. He would love this team. So if you got me Simeone up, you know what I mean? I would be
With
thinking,
that
yeah,
Berta link as well.
yeah,
I reckon,
exactly.
but I reckon Berta right now is lining up Arteta's replacement. That's what I believe. Yeah, he's
Compare the
lining
starting
it up.
11 Klopp had when he took over Liverpool to what? Yeah, they were both bad. I'd say Liverpool's I'd say Klopp's first 11 was better than Arsenal's though, for sure. They had players like Coutinho and that, didn't they?
We finished fifth, Europa League
Yeah.
final. He came in mid-season. We was eighth, 3 points off third. Finished eighth, 16 points from fourth. Facts.
What's this? We
He's
finished
talking
fifth.
about he finished fifth. We finished fifth with the Europa League
Yeah,
final the season before under Unai
yeah.
Emery. Do you remember that unbeaten run that we went underneath Unai Emery as well, like 21 games or something? I do. He came
Yeah.
in mid-season. We was eighth, 3 points off third. Finished eighth, 16 points from fourth. Yeah. He then went
Okay.
on to the next season
We
after
were.
that and finished.
I don't think we were 3 points off third when Emery was sacked. That's bullshit. So
You're
you need to
gonna
go and
say
check.
that. That's a
That
typical Dan Laguna line.
I know that's bullshit.
It's
We
not
were not
bullshit.
free. We were not 3 points off third when
All
Emery
right,
was sacked. I
all
can
right.
guarantee you
I'm gonna
that
check
now.
now. I'm gonna check
We were
now.
ninth, mate, and we were fucking way off it.
All
And we
right.
had just lost to fucking Frankfurt in the Europa League with 20,000 fans in the stadium. Arteta come in and won the FA Cup and started getting out all the deadwood and built the team that we have now. Now we're going to Champions League semi-finals. We're one of the favourites for the Champions League. We're one of the favourites for the Premier League. You know, we're beating big teams. We're not losing 4 and 5-0. Emery was getting slapped in all them big games. Says
And
Fabregas.
Arteta was getting slapped as well.
Yeah,
5-0 at the
At
start.
the
So stop
start.
talking like that.
At the start. And he changed it all though, didn't he?
Okay,
He
so you keep
changed it.
talking about
He
Emery and the team
changed
that
it.
Emery had.
Emery was getting
Arteta,
slapped. Emery was getting
because he had the
slapped.
same
It was
team that
embarrassing.
Arteta had.
Yeah, but he was. Yeah, but
What
still,
team
that's
did
the, he
Emery
bought
have?
some of
What
those
team did
players though.
Emery? What money did
He
what?
bought those
What
players.
money was Emery given?
He bought those players, Dan.
You
He
keep
was
talking.
given money. He
You know
spent
what? You know
35
what they
million
say. You know what
on
these Arteta
Mustafi.
men say.
He
Look
spent
at the team he
35 million
had.
on Mustafi.
Look at the team
Come
that
on, bro.
Arteta had when he came in. Emery had that same team. Yeah, and got to Europa League final and finished fifth. Yeah? What are we doing there?
Yeah,
What are we
Arteta
talking
went to the
about?
semi-final of the Europa League with that team.
And what happened? How many semi-finals has Mikel Arteta been to and how
Oh,
many
here we
goals has he
go.
scored? Go on.
NZ, would you take Cesc? Look,
I'm kind of done with the ex-manager thing, I'll be
yeah,
honest.
it's
But
you know,
over Arteta, I would. Anyone, bring him in.
yeah. I
Get
think
that
if you're
guy out.
gonna if you're gonna get someone in that, I want someone
At
that's
least Cesc is more of a legend, yeah,
I want someone
than
that's won things.
Arteta. Yeah, a proper captain.
Not the guy that left us. You mean snaked us?
Positive
How can
Dan,
you
how
talk
can
up
you
the team?
talk up Simeone? I would also take it as manager, but in the same breath, talk down Mancini, Euros winner.
He's also a Euros winner, but he also failed to get Italy to the World Cup, which is shocking. And I think
Another
Simeone is Simeone. What Simeone's done is what something we need, right? Obviously, they've got Liverpool and City, the two teams that have been dominating the league over the last few years, just like Barcelona and Real Madrid do. And he came into Atletico Madrid and he's won them 2 league titles, albeit in like 10 years or whatever it is. He's come in and won the league title against all the odds. And also, I think our team is built for Simeone. And Mancini, I just don't fancy him. It's just one of them things, man. Maybe he would come in and do a good job, but he's just not for me. Why not? It's just not for me. I know he won the Euros. He done well, but like I said, he also failed to get to a World Cup and got sacked. So yeah,
Should I
where is
roll?
he now?
You want me
Is
to
he in
roll out,
Saudi?
man?
Isn't he?
Should I roll out his credentials? Don't butt in, Dan, please. Mancini, 2020, yeah? European Championship with Italy. Premier League title 2011-12 with Man City. FA
11,
Cup,
12.
Man City 11-12, yeah? Turkish Cup. Galatasaray 13-14. Italian trophies with Fiorentina, Lazio and Inter Milan. Serie A 05-06. Serie A 06-07. Serie A 07-08. Coppa Italia, Fiorentina.
07, 08. Is that as a player, Dan, or
As a
was it
player, what are you
manager?
talking about? As a manager, my
Oh,
friend. What are we
no,
talking about?
no, because you're going back to 2007 and 8. That's why.
Yeah, he's got credentials, my
Right,
guy. Yeah,
yeah. You're going
yeah.
all the way back to 2007 and
Multiple
8.
Coppa Italias.
Yeah, but Dan,
Super
you could
Coppa Italiana.
Jose
You're
Jose
saying you
Mourinho,
still keep
Jose
Arteta over him.
Dan, Jose
Madness.
Mourinho has some of the most trophies in the
And I'll
world, and
take
he's a washed up manager now.
Marino tomorrow
He's
over
washed up
Arteta. Are you
manager.
mad?
He's washed. He's finished. He's done.
And what
It's
is Arteta?
embarrassing.
He's
Ruining his
washed.
legacy.
He's
He's not
washed.
washed. He's just
He's
getting
washed. He's
started,
never
Dan.
been that guy. Never will be
He's
that
just
guy.
getting
Yeah,
started,
he's
mate.
the
He's
FA
just getting
Cup lucky
started.
man. That's it.
He's
Aubameyang
just
won
getting
him that
started.
trophy. Don't want to hear that. Emery and Aubameyang. That's who we're giving credit to. Yeah, and the fact that there was no fans in the stadium. Everyone wants to keep cussing out Liverpool's. Oh, you won a COVID Premier League. They don't call it the COVID FA Cup. That's Super Mick. Yeah, that's Super Mix FA Cup. Do you understand? Yeah.
Liverpool had that league wrapped up before COVID even came, so that's just a bit of banter between fans. You know what I mean? And yeah, the FA Cup was Arteta came in and played every game, and it was all totally different tactics to what Emery was playing. So Arteta deserves all the credit. Aubameyang got 2 goals in both games. Yeah, it's a long
Ousted him
time
out
ago
when his
now.
mum was sick. He ousted him out. Nasty, arrogant piece of work. Yeah? Seriously. This
No,
guy
that's
ain't got no
Aubameyang. That's
pride.
Aubameyang. The guy's give you a 4-year
Switch off
contract.
Aubameyang. I saw you in
Made
his
you
comments.
captain.
I saw you in his comments the other day. What did you say again? He posted
What?
something up. I can't remember what the comment was, but it was like, I love you, we love you so much.
Who,
Dan,
to Abba?
you don't know what yeah, to Abba. Yeah,
Yeah,
I
I
saw
do
you
love
in his
Abba.
comments.
Of course, I still love Abba. Of course,
Not
I do.
over
Why would I
Arteta.
not love him?
Not
No,
over Arteta.
I loved Aubameyang when he was playing for Arsenal, but like, in the end, he did wrong in it. We don't need to go back to that now. Do you know what I mean? We're going back 5-6 years now. Let's look forward. Let's look forward to these
Yeah, we
next
were
7
20
games.
points clear when COVID hit.
Yeah,
Oh,
exactly.
you're a Liverpool fan, yeah?
Big up, Mix Mitchell, man.
Come on, man.
What you saying? So do you think Liverpool could go undefeated this season? You've got 6 wins out of 6. Do you think it's possible to do something only Arsenal have ever done?
I don't think
Let
he's
us
you,
know.
Dan. I don't think he's you, Dan. Yeah, I don't think he's you. Do you understand?
And what's your thoughts on Crystal Palace? Do you think you'll beat Crystal Palace? Because they drew with them, didn't they, in the Community Shield?
Yeah, thank you, man. We appreciate that, Mitchell. We appreciate that.
Big up, Mitchell, man. Appreciate that, man.
No, we won't go undefeated. Don't care about that either because he's a realist. He's not you. Yeah, if you don't know Mitchell, this is the man. He went viral for saying we're going unbeaten, and it wasn't clickbait. This madman believed it. He believed it.
Look, Mitchell, it was hot takes. That's what it was. So what I said is my hot take is Arsenal could potentially go undefeated this season, and then a week later we lost to you guys. That's what happened.
Will be a tough game, but I haven't lost there for time. Liverpool ain't getting beaten by Crystal Palace. There's a small possibility, but
no, I look. If you ask me, who do I think is going to win? We're going to do Super Six in a bit. Obviously, I think Liverpool are going to win, but it's not an easy game. Palace, they've been excellent this season. They really have been excellent. And Glasner, look, he's doing an excellent job. And like you said, he won the Europa League with Frankfurt. He's won an FA Cup with Palace, who'd never won a trophy before. Good manager. Good manager. There's no, and if he came to Arsenal, I'd get behind him 100%. But right now, he's not in my thinking. He's not in my thinking, and I'm just going to be behind Arteta now till the end of the season, like I think every Arsenal fan should be behind the man who's representing their club. And listen, we're all allowed to question his decisions, but when they step over that white line, Mikel Arteta is part of Arsenal, and you need to be behind him and be behind Arsenal.
I'm behind
Simple as that.
Arsenal first and foremost. I'm
Yeah,
behind
you need to
Arsenal,
be
and this is
behind
where
the.
people have
You're,
gone wrong.
you're behind the players.
People,
You need to be behind the manager too.
people are backing Arteta before Arsenal. Then you're not thinking with your head. Because if you was thinking with your head, common sense tells you now 6 years, no trophies. If you're not questioning this manager and you're still saying Arteta in, there's a problem here. Yeah, there's a problem in your thinking. Seriously. There is a long way to go, and in grand scheme of things, you have got Man United, Liverpool, Man City out the way early and got 4 points. Not the worst. Kick on from
Well
there.
said, Dave. We need you on,
Dave.
Dave. Mate, we're going to talk Man United soon. We wish you could have
Yeah,
come on
Dave, you got
today.
the link. Come into the chat room when you're ready, bro. You got the link. I'll put it in the chat, bro. So get in because we're going to be talking about Amorim getting out of jail. Do you understand? Your manager. So when you're ready, I'm going to read this again because, yeah, you know me. They don't call me negative, Dan, for no reason. Yeah?
Oi,
This,
the
this,
breaking news here: Dembele's just won Ballon d'Or.
oh, wow.
What do we think about that?
That's great stuff. Amazing. Black player as well. I have to say it, man, because there was a lot of outrage. There's been a lot of outrage over the years. Nedved,
What's
Pippen,
that?
Henri. I
Yeah,
said
disgraceful stuff that was.
disgraceful. Who was it? Mbappe got beaten by Rodri. So if
Mm.
Dembele, yeah, if that's true and he's won it, well done, Dembele, man. Well done, Dembele. That's big. That's
Yeah, do
big.
you know what? I think
If I be honest, I've never seen him as a Ballon d'Or winner, Dembele.
no, it
Dembele, if
just
I'm
shows
being
you
honest.
kind of how football is right now. But do you know what? After what PSG did, it's hard not to. Personally, I think the Champions League weighs heavy on everything now. If they didn't win Champions League, he wouldn't have got it. I think Salah should have got it. To be fair, I think Mo Salah is very disrespected. And you say a black thing, I think even with him, it's an Egyptian thing or an African thing or whatever you want to call
Mm.
it. George Weah is the only African player to obviously win it, so it's not like that they can't win it.
Yeah,
But
that's a big
I
statement. That's a
I
big
do
statement, man.
I do think Mo Salah is the guy. Look at his numbers last year. I know Dembele
I
had
don't
good
think we'll
numbers
see
too.
that again, though. I don't think we'll ever win the Ballon d'Or. Now I can't see him doing that again this season, man. I think that
Yeah,
trains
being let's read out what
behind
Mitchell
five,
said here.
being 5 points behind after 5 games is
Pretty
pretty
dark
dark,
though.
though. It is,
Hope Arteta stays for another
yeah.
few seasons.
Yeah,
Yeah, look,
you know what, Mitchell? If you go and watch this guy's pre-game, going 5 points behind at this stage, we cannot be doing that. We must get a win. This has to be
mm,
3 points. Go and watch his video, how much passion he was giving it. Do you understand? Now that we're 5 points behind, he's playing it down. But you know it's still early on in the season. You know, it's only 5 games.
no,
You know,
look.
this is what
It's
he's
not
on,
good.
people.
It's
This
not
is
good.
what
It's
he's
not.
on.
Listen, it's not good at all. What do you want me to say, Dan? Like, do you know what I mean? What do you want me to say? It's all over.
They
The
call him
Premier League's
positive Dan
done.
for a
The
reason, yeah?
Premier League's done. Give Liverpool the trophy. Let's sack off all the games. Let's not go to the games. Let's not watch Arsenal anymore. You know what I mean? Let's just give up. Is that what you want me to say? Is that what you want to hear?
No, I
Huh?
just want you to be real, though, Dan. It's the delusion for me, bro. Do
Big
you
up
understand?
NZ Guna. Keep going, both of you. Get those subs. Appreciate that, man. If
Yeah, we
anyone's a
put
new
down a
watcher, guys, we ain't even said it once, man. But if you're watching, hit the
please
like button.
subscribe, the
Subscribe
bell,
to us, man. We're coming
all of
live
that.
every Monday. We're gonna try and get another show in. We're gonna try and go live twice a week now.
Yeah, but this
And
is
yeah,
our main show. So
this is the
come
main
Monday,
show.
you just know that we're here from 8:30. Yeah, and in about a year's time, you're gonna see it's gonna be popping in there. And yeah, and see the day ones. The day ones are the day ones, innit,
You
man?
can
Don't
catch
forget
us
where we don't
catch
get
us on
that many
AFTV as well.
viewers at the moment. Decent numbers, but yeah, we remember everyone that comes in there. So yeah, shout out NZ Guna. Shout out Mix Mitchell. Why not Arteta is a loser? Are you for backing him? CUCK, whatever CUCK means. Dave the Gooner, obviously, one of us. Stash Jones, AFC always. Who else has been there? Let me not miss no one's name. Anthony Olayede. Thank you to all of you watching. Make sure I didn't miss no one's name. But yeah, man,
We're
we're
gonna
here
do Super
every
Six, Dan.
Monday.
We're gonna do Super Six quick, yeah.
Go on.
One sec, bro. Let me get the games up.
Yeah, then we want to talk Man United. Let me message Dave.
He's driving. I just spoke to him. He's driving. So
Oh, he's driving, yeah?
let's do Super Six first and see if he can come on. What games have they got for us? Let's check it out. One sec, bro.
Get your
Um,
predictions in as
you
well.
know what? Let's just do all of them, innit? Yeah, let's just do all the fixtures.
All right, go for it, mate.
Right. So we'll start off with Brentford are at home to Manchester United.
You see all that nonsense getting out of jail. Amorim, Chelsea, red card, wet. Just about made it through. 2-1 Brentford.
I'm gonna go for a 2-1 Man United win.
Wow.
Brentford are poor, man.
They're not that bad.
I think they'll be in trouble this year, Dan. Personally,
No, I don't. Brentford are winning that against Man United. Yeah, the truth's gonna come out. Well, it's not the
listen. I hope they do win it, but let's see. All right. Leeds at home to Bournemouth.
Leeds are on to Bournemouth, going for a 1-1 draw there.
I'm gonna say a 1-1 draw as well, Dan. I'm gonna go with you on that one.
Mm-hmm.
Chelsea at home to Brighton.
Chelsea are on to Brighton. Chelsea, they're bouncing back. 3-1 Chelsea. Brighton are
I'm
not the
going.
same animal away from home.
I'm going.
At home.
I'm going 2-2. Brighton have been fantastic this season.
Yeah, at home they
Going
are, but
2-2.
away they're not the greatest. But yeah, I go Chelsea win on that one.
Man City at home to Burnley. I think we're gonna see Man City look irresistible in that game. I'm going for 4-0. Big up
4-0
SB, man. Yeah, I'm going Man City 4-0. Big up SB. Yeah,
every
4-0 I'm
time, my
going.
guy.
SB, I need some backup, bro.
My guy, Man City win 3-0.
And Crystal Palace at home to Liverpool.
You know, it all depends if what's his name's back. Sar's back. He's injured, isn't it?
He's been good, isn't he?
Yeah,
Very good.
he's their talisman at the moment, man. So Crystal Palace, you know, that was my first team I used to support when Ian Wright was there. He moved over. I moved over to Arsenal, 4 years old. Know what I mean? That's how the Arsenal journey started. But yeah. 3-1 Liverpool win.
I'm going for a 2-2 draw. Nottingham Forest at home to Sunderland.
Nottingham Forest at home to Sunderland. Sunderland ain't been too bad, you know.
They've been
They've been
Xhaka
alright.
has been great, mate. He's been unbelievable.
Oh, who's it? Big Ange.
Did you see the assist that Xhaka got? Oh my days, the header. Woo, watch match of the day, bro.
Yeah, like I said, Arteta still ain't replaced Xhaka. Spent nearly 100 mil on
Well,
Mourinho.
mate, we're doing the
Yeah,
games
that's
now,
it.
yeah,
You
mate.
don't trigger me. Don't
Right.
trigger me, bro. Talking about Xhaka.
Forest or Sunderland. Forest at home to Sunderland.
I'm gonna go at home to Sunderland. Big Ange. He's gonna get his first win, ain't he?
He is.
Yeah, 2-1 Forest.
Yeah, I'm gonna go 3-1 Forest. And then Spurs at home to Wolves.
Spurs are on to Wolves.
Wolves are gone,
Wolves
man.
are
They're gone.
dusty. Wolves are dusty now, innit? Yeah, Spurs are gonna win that, man. 2-0.
Yeah, 2-0, 3-0 Spurs. Say 2-0. And then Aston Villa at home to Fulham. Aston Villa are banging trouble, bruv. Banging
Villa are
trouble.
on to Fulham. Fulham are gonna win. Your guy Emery's in trouble.
Emery, he's been awful, bruv. He's
in
been awful.
trouble. He's got credit
you
in
know
the
what?
bank, isn't it?
No, he ain't got no credit in the bank, mate. I think
Yes,
he's.
yes.
I think he could get sacked. You know, I'm not even joking. Honestly, he's been awful, brother. And this is what he does. And he's like second or third season. Third season. Is it his third season there now? Yeah, he starts to stink it out, mate. He starts. Yeah, bruv. He's and he walked down the tunnel after the game and all of that, and he come out and he criticized the players. He said they're lazy, but calling your players lazy to the media and that mad stuff. Didn't even clap the fans or nothing. Yeah, I think it could get toxic. I think I'm going for a Fulham win. Fulham looked good, man, the other day as well against Brentford. Was it they beat? Yeah,
Fulham
and
win.
then so we're both going Fulham win 2-1 win. I'm saying.
Go on.
And then the big one, Arsenal versus Newcastle. Newcastle, of course, at home.
If I told you what I thought, then I'm just gonna get called too negative. So I'm just gonna go. I'm gonna go conservative with my prediction there. 1-1.
I'm going for a 1-0 Arsenal win. Gyökeres to get the winner. 1-0 to the Arsenal.
You believe that, yeah?
That is what I believe, mate. Just said it. And the last game, Everton at home to West Ham.
Oh, West Ham are getting slapped.
Yeah, I'm going for 2-0 Everton.
Yeah, 2-0 Everton. I second that. SB, what do you say? I'm not Arteta in or out, my guy. This week he got it wrong, cuz. That's good coming from you, SB, man, because I've been questioning it. When I've been watching you, big up the catch up as well, man. They've got their own channel as well. They go live all the time. Good content, man, all the time, man. So, yeah. And I've been watching you, man. You and Catch. It's just looking like an Arteta in show, I'll be honest. That's what it's been looking like. Even Dan thought that. You understand? Every time you come in, I need backup in there. Because you man always backing this guy. But yeah, you got it wrong on the weekend. You're right. Nowhere for him
Yeah,
to hide.
I've not said he didn't get it wrong.
It
I've
took
not
you a
said that,
while
have
to
I?
get it out. You started
No,
deflecting.
no,
So
no, no,
look
no.
what
I
Pep
said
done. You put 10 and 10 behind the ball. You start
no,
deflecting.
no. Yeah,
Yeah?
That's talking about the game. It was the lineup. He got it wrong.
1-1. Arteta will play that same awful midfield. This is what I'm saying.
I hope not, Mitchell. I really hope not.
If I
Talking
go
about
into that new
Liverpool's midfield though, that Gravenberch, man, what a player he is, isn't it? He went under the radar, man, but what a fucking signing, man.
solid
What
as
a
a rock
player. That
forward.
that, that midfield is bruv. That's a Boslai's going from strength to strength. McAllister's just looks better and better every week. They have got a great
And
side, Liverpool.
Ekatike is giving what's his name a problem. Isaac.
Bruv, he
That's a
is
headache
looking
slot's got on his hands right now,
he
because
is looking silky, bruv. That
you
Ekatike, it's
understand?
like his feet, bro, for a big guy in that, bruv.
Is
Wow.
it what's it called again?
The way
How
he
much did
do
they
took
pay
that
for
finish,
how
he
much did
took
they pay for Isaac again? Looking like
one
he just putting money down
130,
the
innit?
drain right now. What was the need for it? That's what you got me thinking right now. Because Ekatike, he has
He
done
looks
nothing
good.
wrong. You're just starting Isaac, putting him, but to have both of them
Isaac though,
is
innit? I was gonna
scary
put him in my
stuff.
dream team because I thought he wouldn't play, but he'll probably
Ekatike
play
is
again.
about
He'll
will
play.
score more than Gyökeres, I reckon.
Yeah, well, they're on the same right now, innit? They're both
What
on
do you
3 goals.
before the season, Daniel was talking about how much goals did you say Gyökeres is going to get? You telling me he was going to break the record in the Premier League, weren't you?
No, I didn't say he's gonna break the
You
record. I
said
said
plus 30, didn't
I
you?
said 30 plus. Yeah, I did say
You still
30
believe
plus.
that?
No,
No banter?
no, I don't believe it at all.
And what's your reasoning behind that? Is it the style of football that we're playing? Is it down to
No,
Mikel
I just
Arteta? Because
no.
before
He
the
just doesn't look that good, does he? As a footballer, like I don't know. I
what is
think
it
he'll
the
score
system?
goals.
Is it the system why we're seeing this? This is what I'm
I don't
asking
know.
you,
Look,
man.
it's also early days. He's got 3 and 5. If he carries on at that rate, he would actually get 30 goals, right? So let's see what happens,
Don't
man.
believe that
Let's
no more.
see.
Just leave it with that, Dan. You can be wrong, bro. Do you
Yeah,
understand?
I said 30 odd, but I'm saying right now
What did
he's
I
got
say?
3 and 5. If
Do
he
I
keeps
remind you
getting,
what I said? Do I
if he
remind you what I
keeps
said?
getting, yeah, if he keeps getting 3 and 5, he'll end up with that. Do the maths. It'd be over 20 plus, wouldn't it?
Three
So
times 8, that's 24. That's what it'll be.
there you go.
But yeah, what's it called again? What did I say about Gyökeres? I said
I think you
15
said
to
15
18.
to 18.
50,
Yeah.
and then I gave you a reason. And the reason why I
Mm.
said that is because of Arteta and the ball he's going to be playing. Yeah. This is the only reason I said that. Is he going to be getting fed? Is he going to be in the right place at the right time? Is Arteta going to be able to manage Gyökeres? Yeah. A top striker in Europe who bagged how many goals last season? Now he's looking like Brock Lesnar up top. That's what he's looking like. Yeah.
Someone called me Brock Lesnar in the AFT video. I was like, yeah, bro, I'll take that one.
He's looking like Brock Lesnar. And yeah, we was at the Emirates, man, and I was with Dan and his white pals, man.
Mm.
Dave, you think I'm negative? These man are
Boy, bro,
vicious.
what are they like, Dan, bro? Fucking hell,
If you
mate.
see the way they're slating
Isn't it?
Gyökeres in the stands, I thought, whoa. I thought I was negative. I ain't said
Nah,
one
them,
bad
them
word
boys
about
are them
Gyökeres.
boys are something else, brother. Imagine what they're like on away ones, Dan, mate. Oh my days, because they've
Oh,
travelled all that
mate,
way and that as well, bro. The fucking
it was crazy.
yeah,
Gyökeres was getting slated in the stands, yeah?
he was
Hugo is a good
yeah.
footballer more than
That's
just a goal
facts.
scorer.
That's facts. Yeah,
Man
he's
called him
fucking.
Hugo. I had to think he was Hugo. Ekatike, innit? Is that
Yeah,
it?
he's silky, bro.
Hugo.
Man.
Hugo boss. Man, have to
He's
start
doing it.
calling him.
He's doing a
Yeah.
tie. Doing a tie on the first name basis.
Mm. I saw a bunch of balls coming into the box and he's a yard off it, Gyökeres. Can't just blame end product. Striker got to be there. You're right, Dave.
Yeah, I
Right
agree,
now, I'm
man.
questioning. Dan's pals made me come round to their way of thinking a little bit, man. I've been defending the guy because of, go on, Dan, because of my hate for Arteta so much. I want to blame Arteta and his system as the reason why Gyökeres is not delivering. I want to put the blame onto
Mate, Dan,
Arteta
you should
because
see
I
it in
hate
that
him that
group. In
much.
that group chat, he just
You
they
understand?
all in that group chat. He just gets ripped. That's your careers, man. Honestly, bruv. Yeah, he's got a lot to do. That's why I said
He looks like a
looks like a
bricklayer.
bricklayer. Yeah.
Yeah, you're right.
Honestly, that's why I would play him, man. Play him on Wednesday, man.
Yeah,
Play
I
him.
want the guy to succeed, but like I said, Marino's a backup striker at this point. Yeah, I want to see you put Martinelli up top, try that, and bring Marino on. You can't just leave Gyökeres. Who did it? Did Gyökeres come off on? He did come off, didn't he? Or was he on for the 90, Dan?
Who?
Gyökeres.
Gyökeres? No, he was on for the 90, innit?
Oh my gosh,
Yeah.
where was he?
He was on for the 90. He was because I remember when Martinelli scored, he was celebrating, innit? Yeah, he played
Gyökeres
the whole
ain't doing
game.
enough. SB, you're right, man. You're right. You've
No,
been defending him, man.
he's not doing enough. He's not. He's been brought in to score the goals, and yeah, I mean, yeah, it's early days, and he's got 3 and 5 so far, but his play has just not been great.
Yeah, not good enough. Not
Yeah,
good enough.
his touch is poor,
Touch
isn't
of
it?
a rapist, man. Seriously,
Yeah,
man.
his
Not
touch
good.
is poor.
Touch of a rapist. Not good enough. Not good enough at all. But yeah, would you want to come with Dave? Where you at, Dave? Because I want to get on to Man United, man. Seriously. Yeah, do you think he's going to get a win against Brentford as well? So is the tide changing for Amorim? Is that what you
Well,
believe?
look, I think they play Sunderland. I know they play Brentford, and then I think it's Sunderland after that. So they could be on for the look. He's never won 2 games in a row, which is a crazy stat. It's absolutely unbelievable that a manager of Manchester United, how many games has he probably managed? At least
38, I
20
think.
games.
He's
How
he's
many did he
managed a
manage
lot.
last season?
I think
He
he's
must
got
have
8 and
managed them.
38 or something. 8 wins and
It's
30. That's crazy. It's
it's
crazy.
crazy to not win 2 games in a row with a squad that probably cost over $1 billion.
And it's great times. I'll be honest, I love seeing it, man. I can't stand Man
Yeah, look,
United, man. And you know what it
yeah.
is? My Man United fans that I used to phone and banter them, I don't even call them when they lose no more.
No,
Yeah?
no.
They ain't
Honestly,
got
I
no
swear
fight
to you,
left in them. They ain't got no fight left in them. They don't run their mouth.
I'm,
They don't do nothing. They're humble.
I'm the same. I don't think nothing. Even when I see it and I look at it, I'm like, do you know what? I see you the other day in the chat. You wanted Chelsea. You wanted United. You wanted Chelsea to win. I wanted United to win.
I wanted Chelsea to equalise.
The reason is because I think that obviously Chelsea are going to be more of a threat than United. But like I said, even about Chelsea, I said that they
9
won't
and
be.
32. Abysmal.
Yeah, 9 and 32, but he's never won. He's never won twice in a row.
And you know what?
In
You
them
see, if you ask,
32 games, he's never won twice.
and even
That's
when
mad.
you ask Man United fans, would you, if Amorim got sacked, would you take Arteta? They say no. None of them want Arteta. What's that telling you? Yeah?
I can guarantee you that. I don't know who you asked that. I can guarantee you that they would
Dave.
love to have
Dave is
Arteta.
one of them. He wouldn't take
Yeah, but
Arteta.
Dave's come on, Dave's Dave, innit? He wants Jose Mourinho, and that's it, bruv. You know what I mean? Yeah.
I hear you. I hear you. I hear you.
But yeah, what do you reckon then? Do you reckon he'll last the season, Amorim?
I don't think so, you know. Don't think he's getting a win against Brentford, and then Sunderland, you lose that game, you're done.
Mm.
You lose that game, you're done. And I've seen more crazy things happen than Man United lose to Sunderland. I've seen it all with that team. Yeah, shadow of the team. They're a shell. Yeah, just where we want them to be.
I think they may have turned a bit of a corner. And look, I mean
where do
that.
you get these outlandish views from?
No, I just think sometimes you need a win like that. You know, I know things went their way with the red card and that, but I think you get a big win at home. They've got favourable games. Brentford, they have like 20% possession every game. They've lost their captain to Arsenal. They've lost Wissa and Bremo to United. I could see him scoring in that game. I see United winning that game. And then they should beat Sunderland, really. Sunderland going away to Old Trafford. I don't see them getting anything. So I think United are they're gonna for the first time win 3 wins in a row. And look, I think they'll
Wow.
do I think they'll do great to finish in the top 8 or top 9. If they'd done that, it'd be a really massive improvement. 10 places up. It's just crazy to think that United actually finished 16th last season, and Spurs. I mean, it's crazy that they both finish in those positions.
Oh yeah, they've
Obviously,
been a bit up and down. Looking at Brentford's result, they beat Aston Villa. They lost to Nottingham Forest. Lost to Sunderland. Drew 2-2 with
mm,
Chelsea last week. And then lost to Fulham. So yeah, they're not on the greatest of form either. That's going to be see what happens there, isn't it?
that's what I'm saying. Yeah, I fancy United with a bit of confidence to get the win in that. But look, it could go either way. I hope they lose, but yeah, I mean, I think United are going to stick with him. I think as long as they're not in like relegation battle, I think as long as they're throughout the season, if they're in the top 10, I think they'll stick with him because they've spent so much money. They've given money to spend, and I just think this new regime, he's their guy, he's their man, and I think they're gonna stick with him.
They're not
So
going to
whether
stick with
United
him, Dan.
fans are like,
His
I think
days
they
are
will,
numbered.
Dan.
His
I
days
think
are
the only
numbered.
way I think the only way he goes is if
Terry too
they
much. He's been talking to that Terry,
is if they
Terry
drop
too
down
much,
the table.
bro. He's not staying, bro. He's getting sacked.
Yeah,
And he,
guys, I'm gonna be on Straight Facts tomorrow on the Football Terrace, 3:45. I'll be on with Terry. I'm not sure who the other guest is. Could be LB, who's a Man City
log
fan.
in.
But yeah, log into that, guys. 3:45. Get in the comments.
So let's
Big
get
up
back
Dan, the
to
boomer.
Arsenal, Newcastle. What's your lineup for that game, Dan? Where you going?
Yeah, so my lineup for that game would be Saliba and Gabriel, of course. Calafiori and Timber. I think the back five pretty much picks itself, don't it, Dan?
Nah, not no more. Because you know what I
And
realized
then
when we beat Man City last week. Sorry to put them stop you.
mm,
When we beat Man City last season, who was our man of the match in that game? Miles
Skelly
Lewis
was
Kelly.
Skelly was good that game. Yeah, he was
Miles
fantastic.
Lewis Skelly. I'm bringing him back into that left back. He offers more for me going forward, and he can.
I
Yeah,
would, I would like, I wouldn't mind seeing him play. To be honest, I do kind of miss the boy, but personally, I'd start Calafiori. Then in the middle, I would go Eze, Rice, and Zubimendi. And on the left, of course, it has to be Martinelli, and then Gyökeres up top, and Saka, of course, on the right, who's going to be a massive boost for us having Saka back. I thought he was good against City. He wasn't at his best, but some of them balls he was putting in. And do you know what? I think this could be big for Gyökeres. Now he's got Saka in there. If he's not performing now with Saka, our best player, and Eze is going to be in the middle, then that's going to be worrying for us. So I hope he starts
100%.
on. I hope he starts on Wednesday. I hope he gets some goals against Port Vale. All them boys are going to Port Vale, aren't they? And
God forbid we get knocked out by Port Vale.
oh mate, don't say that, brother. Oh my god. Yeah. Look, let's go through let's do the team for that game because that's an interesting one, Dan. Because you're always saying that you want him to go strong in these
You know,
things.
so Dan Martinelli still rubbish, yeah? Listen, he is still rubbish. He is. He's not a left winger. Now we've been speaking about this already, SB. He does his work best down the centre. I think we need to deploy him down the centre. I don't think he's good enough to play left wing. 2 goals he scored in the last 2 games. He got an assist as well. Give him his credit. Yeah. Let me not be too harsh. He's not rubbish. He's just not good enough. Yeah. And based on the amount of games he's played for Arsenal, let's go for the last 30 games. He ain't been good enough. Yeah. But if Eze's starting in the centre of the park, then I can make a case for Martinelli starting on the left wing. He
So
deserves to
you,
start.
would you'd go with the same lineup as me, but you put Skelly
I'll
in, yeah?
put
That's the
Lewis
only
Skelly in
difference.
there. Yeah, I'll put
The
Lewis
rest
Skelly
the
left
rest
back.
should go with the same. Right, let's do what lineup would you play for? I think Norgard's back now as well. Ben White's back. What would your lineup be for
Port
Port
Vale.
Vale? Yeah.
I
Obviously
will
Kepa
go.
you'd be playing goal, right?
We've got to be thinking about Newcastle going forward. Yeah,
Mm.
Kepa starts in goal. Ben White back.
Yeah, Ben White. Yeah, he's back now. So
Ben White right back.
yeah.
Mosquera.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Hinapke.
Hinapke, well, he hasn't started nothing, has he?
Came on against Bilbao. I think he starts at left centre back, and then Skelly goes left at left back. That's,
Yeah, yeah, I think I can agree with that, Dan. I think I
mm,
can agree with that. And then in midfield, I would go for, if Norgard is fit and ready to go, we put Norgard in there
mm,
with Owanieri in that right eight, and on the left eight, Marino. This is the games I want to see Marino starting in midfield. Marino,
mm.
that's what I'm putting in there.
I
You
would
agree
play
with that?
Eze. I'd play Eze in both games. I'd
You would play
play.
Eze in both games.
Yeah, I would. Yeah. I think Eze. I think let him. Yeah, let him cook again, man. Let him get another goal, another assist. I think Eze. You know what? I would play Eze, Norgard, and Wanyeri. That would be
Hmm.
my three. Then I'd play. It's hard. I'd probably go Saka. I'm not sure if I'd bring Saka on for the last 30 or
I
starting
don't
for
want
the.
them nowhere near this
I
game.
think no. I think I'd start. I think I'd start Dalman actually. I'd start Dalman, and then Gyökeres in the middle, Trossard on the left. But I would bring Saka on for the last half an hour, 20 minutes, just to get some more minutes in his legs.
All right, I would start Martinelli on that left.
You
Yeah.
start Martinelli on the left,
Start
yeah.
Martinelli on the left, innit? He's got his 2 goals. Port
Hmm.
Vale, why not? You haven't been starting games. I wouldn't be starting Trossard, sorry. Start Martinelli on the left, because if we go back to what I was saying, this is where I want to be seeing Martinelli, Carabao Cup, super sub. You understand? So I would start Martinelli, see if he can build on those goals and prove
But
me wrong.
you'd also start him at Newcastle, though, right?
There, if Ezzy starts in the centre, then I'll start him
Hmm.
left wing. Trossard didn't do nothing for me in that game. Same old story.
Mm.
He comes on as a
Hmm.
super sub. He does well. When you start him, it's just not
Yeah.
good enough, Trossard. I can't defend you no more, Trossard. I've been doing it for a long time. Been doing it for a very long time, defending Trossard and saying, in what world are we starting Martinelli over Trossard? I keep saying about when Trossard is stinking out the gaff, I'm not giving him the same energy I'm giving Martinelli. So yeah, that's it. Yeah, Martinelli will start on the left. Who's up top now? That's the question, because I said Marino in midfield, didn't I?
Yeah, you did, yeah. AFC always. Do you think he'll play Max Diamond against Port Vale on Wednesday night? Don't forget it's school night. Yeah, good question.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
that's mad. Mm. Yeah, I think I think that's if he's gonna start a game, it has to be that game, doesn't it?
Who we got?
So
We ain't got no other striker to start up top, Dan. Other
yeah, I
than
know. Like
Marino.
obviously, yeah,
Other than Marino as a backup striker, innit?
yeah, of course. Or like sometimes he plays Wanyeri in the false nine, doesn't he? He's done that before.
There we go. I've got it. It's clicked. It's clicked.
Martinelli down the
Martinelli
middle.
up top.
Mm.
Trossard on the left.
It would be a
Yeah.
perfect game to trial it out for sure.
Trossard on the left. Dalman on the right. I don't want it. I'm sorry, we can't. Can you imagine if Saka gets injured against Port Vale, bro? And goes
Yeah, but
down
I
against
think
Port
it's not
Vale?
about the getting. I think he needs some more minutes in it. I think it'll be
No,
good
these
for
are
him
the
to get
same
more
things I
minutes.
called Arteta out for last season when we was playing in, what was it, the Carabao Cup or FA Cup, and he brought him on when we was 3-0 up. These are the reasons I was cussing him, talking about, yeah, you burnt him out. He can't be starting against Port Vale. But yeah, if he does, fingers crossed he comes out of that game unscathed and he's ready for Newcastle. That's all I can say on that. But yeah, that Madueke injury, bad stuff. Bad stuff. But we've got enough on that left that to play in that position, i.e. Wanyeri can play there. Even in your mad manager's views, Martinelli can play there. We saw Martinelli play there last season. So yeah, we've got enough on there. Oh, that's a good point, Dan. I would start Skelly in the left 8 in midfield against Port Vale. That is a
Yeah,
good
yeah,
shot.
that is a good
His
shot for
natural
sure.
position. That is a good shot.
It is. Yeah, it'd be
Now we
good to
can
see.
put Marino up top. That's it. You're
Mm.
right. You're right. Yeah, I want to see. Listen, I don't want to see Marino in the midfield again. That's it. Yeah. If you're bringing him on 70 minutes to close up the game with 3-1 up, 3-0 up, then cool. But I've seen enough of that guy in midfield that I don't want to see him. When I've seen him play up top, I've had no
Mm.
problem with him. Do you understand?
Mm.
It's not the greatest thing you're going to get, but as a makeshift striker, he basically had the same numbers as Havertz. Do you understand? Goals against Real Madrid, Yeah, man. That's where I want to see him. Last time we played Port Vale away was 1998, and we won in penalties in the third round of the FA Cup. A bit of history. Definitely
That's
do
a
remember that.
good little stat there for us. 1998, that was a good year for us, isn't it? We won the FA Cup Premier League double. Hopefully, the omens are aligning. Yeah, the stars are aligning. Beat
Yeah, it'll
Port
be good
Vale
to watch.
again.
Whatever happens, anyway, it's going to be a good game to watch because we'll get to see some different
Yeah,
players that we
definitely.
don't see. That Max Diamond, I'll be happy if he starts to see what he can do from starting. Sorry, when Emery got sacked, we was fifth, 5 points off third because of
Well,
goal difference.
I knew it weren't free.
But he got sacked when he was in fifth.
No, he wasn't fifth. I don't know where he's getting that from. He was not fifth.
No,
He
let me
was
get the
not
facts
fifth.
up on this. I'm going to do
He
it
was
because
not fifth.
I don't think he's going to be coming with this bold in the
It,
comments and he hasn't gone and googled it and checked it. Yeah,
I'm sorry, mate, but it's wrong. I know it's wrong. He would not
you
get
don't
sacked
know,
when he was
Dan.
fifth. I do know. We were ninth. We were eighth or ninth when he got sacked.
In the Premier League.
I'll get up Arteta's first game. I remember who it was. It was Bournemouth away.
I tell you now.
Arteta's first game out as Arsenal manager was Bournemouth, right? Where was Arsenal when Emery got sacked?
Yeah, see if you can find that out.
It's
Yeah.
hard to find it, isn't it?
Whilst you're doing that search, and I can come back to Mikel Arteta. Unfortunately, ladies and gentlemen of the jury, yeah, this manager has committed various crimes, yeah, crimes against humanity, and I cannot find no defense of him, no defense for this guy. And I sentence you, yeah, to being sacked if you don't win nothing come the end of the season. Yeah, that's it. That's it. I don't want to hear nothing. Order in the court. Yeah, that's what I sentenced you to. Yeah, you will be sacked if you don't win nothing come the end of the season. Mikel Arteta, go back to your lineup. I'm still
Here we go.
fuming.
Here we go. Here
Yeah,
we
go on,
go.
go on.
Right? I knew he had it wrong. Totally wrong. It's the worst run without a victory since 1992. That's what was happening when Emery was there, yeah? The worst run without a victory since 1992. They're without a Premier League victory since October the 6th and 8 points off the top four. So all this business about 3 points off third is bullshit. Yeah?
Okay, so Arteta doubled that then because he finished 60
Bullshit.
points off top four that season. Is that
All
what you're
right?
saying?
I don't know how many points we finished off the top four that season. I'd have to check that. But we were 8 points off the top four when he got sacked, and it was our worst run since 1992. That was it.
Arteta, you said Emery got sacked finishing fifth. We lost to Chelsea in the final of the Europa League the next season. Yeah, that was the previous season before he got sacked. You're right. It was 2-2 at the Emirates. Game week 10.
His last game was against Frankfurt in the Europa League. That was his last game. But maybe his Premier League game was that 2-2. And I remember that we scored in the last minute, Socrates, and I would have won big money. And they ruled it out for God knows what reason.
Socrates, them sort of brothers there. Look at the tools
Oh,
that Emery was working with to get us to Europa League final with that sort of team, Dan. Do you understand? Yeah? Same thing you say about Arteta when he came and look at the
Europa
team that he
League.
had. He had the same team Emery had, but no one gives that defense to Emery. Do you understand? That's all I'm saying, man. That's all I'm saying. Sackable offences, yeah. And you know what I'm gonna do this season, Dan.
And look, I'm sorry, why not? But you're getting everything wrong, bro. Because his last Premier League game was a 2-2 draw with Southampton at home. Lacazette getting scoring an injury time equaliser. I remember being at that game. That was a weird feeling, man. Celebrating a draw against Southampton. That was so weird. It was like the 97th minute. I remember Arsenal have conceded 19 goals in 13 top flight games this season. 19 goals in 13 games. Fucking hell.
What did Arteta do in the next? What did Arteta do
Bloody
in the
hell.
next season, Dan?
Conceded 19 goals, you know.
What did Arteta do in the last season? Eighth, fifth, second.
Bob Wilson said the team's defensive statistics were frightening.
But yeah, lads, man. I hope you lot are over this result against Man City.
Guys, listen, stay positive, mate. Arsenal, we still got a chance. There's 33 games to go. It's a marathon, not a sprint. Get behind Mikel Arteta. Get behind Arsenal. Get behind the boys. We're going to bounce back. We're going to beat Port Vale. We're going to beat Newcastle. We're going to go on a little run. And we're going to come back next Monday. We're going
That's
to
what you're
be on
hoping
this same.
for.
We're
That's what
going to
I'm
be on
hoping
this.
for.
We're going to be on this same show next Monday. It's going to be a better show because we're both going to be in better moods. And yeah, we're gonna make a statement win up at Newcastle. Let's see what happens.
Karma. Dan, karma. All the negative records Arteta has broken since the beginning of the club's history, pre-World War II.
None. Arteta's got great records. Like I said, most goals scored in one season in Arsenal's 140-year history. Most wins in one season. Arteta, right? 89 points. Second most points tally ever. So
Big manager, top manager.
Arteta doesn't have no negative records at Arsenal. In fact, he's setting good records. First manager to be unbeaten against Pep in 5.
First manager to lose twice in a season to Bournemouth. Don't start talking, Dan.
Arteta's taken us back 5 years and 3 years away from what is he going on about, bruv? Taking us back 5 years. He's taken us forward 5 years, you madman. But yes, that one is scary. That is 3 years away from Wenger's 9-year trophy drought. 3 years is a long time in football, a very long time. So, let's see what happens this season. Let's beat Port Vale, win the Carabao Cup, and then hopefully win either the Premier League or the Champions League. But yeah, guys, thanks for watching. Make sure you like, make sure you subscribe, make
all
sure
of that good stuff.
You forward this to your friends. Let everyone know about the show, man. Big up everyone for watching. We'll be back again. Like I said, we're going to start doing 2 lives a week. So put the notifications on and you'll get it up for when we're next going live.
Yeah, and God forbid. Let's hope we get that Newcastle. God forbid we lose against Newcastle on the weekend. I am coming for your neck. Pause, Dan. Yeah? Come Monday. Yeah? And I want to see what you've got to say then, because you've come with this big talk. You always kill yourself. Yeah? 7 wins on the bounce, guys. Watch what's happening. We're going to go away. We're going to beat Newcastle 1-0. All right, my Killy. We'll see what's going on come Sunday, innit? Newcastle. I don't know what we're doing. I think I'm going to be at home for that one, Dan. I'll be honest.
I'm at home for that one, 100%, bro. I need a break, mate.
Yeah, I need a break.
I need a break, 100%, bro. I'm at home for that one, definitely. We'll go live. Well, let's book it in. We're going to go live after that game, innit?
100%.
Yeah, we'll go live straight after Arsenal Newcastle. So we'll still do the Monday, but we're going to go, or maybe should we just change it to Sunday then? I think we should, didn't it, Dan? Go live straight after the game.
Yeah. Or we can do Monday, and it will work out anyway, innit?
We'll work it out, yeah. You'll get it in your notifications, guys. So keep your notifications on. Subscribe.
100%.
And yeah.
I'll bring the brandy. I like that one, yeah? The brandy's not strong enough. You need some Uncle Ray, 63%. So I was drinking on the weekend. Your pals was calling it, what did they call it? Paint stripper. Fucking hell, man. You're drinking paint stripper. That's what they were saying to me.
Yeah, that's lethal, that stuff, bro. Fucking
lethal. But yeah, Kroenke's out, Arteta out, Top Goon is out, and win
the
dog out.
The Kroenke's, what have Kroenke's done? They just give us 300 million to spend, bro. Why would you want them out?
because they've kept Arteta in. They're not ruthless enough. Do you understand?
No,
but yeah, no, I can't go against the Kroenkes right now.
Can't go against them.
Arteta out, Top Goon is out, all of that. Win the dog. I don't know what win the dog's done to you, man. I don't know what win the dog's done to you, man.
Poor leave win alone.
RSPCA, man.
I think I think if he doesn't win that, and I think, like you said, there's a link already between Berta and Simeone. I don't think the Kroenkes will 100% keep Arteta. BBK Sports, listen, go and watch his stuff, man. He's got me and him, we disagree a lot on certain things, but I was watching his show yesterday, and he's got a wicked show, guys. So go and watch that. BBK Sports. He's one of the best Arsenal channels out there. Big up yourself, man. Thanks for watching. Thanks for the comment.
Hundo. All of that. But yeah, man, we will be back. Fingers crossed. We get the dub against Newcastle and Crystal Palace beat Liverpool. Yeah. If that happens, people, if we go up and we beat Newcastle, yeah, and Liverpool lose,
stop getting me excited.
This man you're seeing right here. Oh, see when we're live.
It'll
Wait
be a
until you
different show anyway. Yeah,
then the
exactly.
delusion, then the delusion's really gonna come out, man. Seriously, man. Be
Big up, man. Big up, everyone,
love.
man.
Take care, man. Enjoy the rest of your evening, and thank you for watching. If you
Yeah,
just
thanks every
something,
time.
up, man.
Thanks,
Every
thanks for
time we
watching, man.
appreciate the love, man. Big up.